Cedar.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the 10 Days of Tabletop. This is day whatever. I'm not paying attention.
6, 7.
6?
Sorry.
7? Whatever. It's fine. And we got a whole cast and crew here of...
Chaos.
A couple quick announcements before we get started. First one, of course, is our sponsor for tonight is right there in the middle panel, right above me. That is Canadian Dice. Yeah, right there, that guy. And yeah, them. Go to CanadianDice.ca, use the code TheVactaire, all one word, to get 10% off your dice order. At this point, it probably will not get there by Christmas, unless you pay for the really good shipping. Even then, iffy. And of course, our 10 Days of Tabletop is in support of Extra Life. Extra Life is an organization that works with children's miracle networks across North America and provides needed pediatric equipment, care, assistance with hospital bills, and just shit for kids to do between appointments and surgeries. So if you want to donate to that, that would be great. The link is just going to go up here in chat. And you can go to there, pick from the roster your favorite DM, and just throw some money their way. You'll also be entered into a draw to win a bit of a prize pack. It's going to have a t-shirt and some swag and stickers, dice, the usual. Drury. Coming up this week on Tuesday, a bunch of us, actually, myself, Jellemy, Artemis, we are going to be over on Team Drew's Basement for the adventures of Alavadna.
There you go.
There we go. Thank you.
We both had it wrong on Friday.
The Shadowed Wedding, which is Drew's return to streaming DMing, and we were invited to partake. That'll be at 7:30 Eastern on Team Drew's Basement. Friday, we have Slay Bitch Slay, which is our TSL one-shot with DM Keisha, or Game Master Keisha, as the game goes. That'll be at 8:30 Eastern right here. Also, check out our merch store over on Redbubble. And if you are more of a podcast person than a watch the live play after the live play, you can check us out on Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music. The first 15 or 16 episodes of both of our campaigns, Mistwalkers and Fixius 5, are up there, and our one-shots are dropping like hotcakes. So they're coming out probably, once a week? Until we're caught up? If we catch up? I don't know.
We won't. At the rate we're going, we're never going to catch up.
Yeah, fair. All right. So with that, we're just going to go around the table and meet all of our players for tonight. Starting with DM Jellemy, who is running the chaos tonight. Jellemy, tell us about you.
I'm Jellemy, and you can catch me over on DM_Jellemy here on Twitch, and over at Old Men Rolling Dice on Instagram. Part of the Old Men Rolling Dice podcast, and yeah. That sums it up.
Yeah, it does. Next up is Cedar the Barefoot. Cedar, who are you and who are you playing tonight?
Oh, I'm Cedar the Barefoot, and I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch, and I play games and stuff, and I'm annoying.
No, you're not.
Tonight I'm playing Lantern, who is, they're here. Gender unknown.
Just question.
Pronouns unknown. Race, no.
We'll find out.
Yeah,
maybe.
Oh yeah, right. You've made it when you get bots.
We get bots.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at us.
Yeah. What? All right. Next up, we have a double pane. We've got Ryan from Canadian Dice and Jasmyn from A Key to My Heart Finds. So tell us about you guys. And who are you playing tonight?
I'm Ryan from CanadianDice.ca. We're playing a wild magic sorcerer, Etten. My name is Dorsh, and
My name's Mogg.
It's Mogg.
It's Mogg.
Rhymes with dog.
Ooh, we do.
Ooh, I do.
that's it.
All right.
Mogg.
That's all you're getting.
All right. Works for me. Next up, we have Hunter.
Hello. I'm Hunter. You can find me at Warlocks and Waffles here on Twitch. We do all sorts of stuff. We have our very hooligans holiday special tomorrow, which is going to be a lot of fun. Otherwise, I'm on Twitter and other places. Warlocks_Waffles on Twitter. Tonight I am playing Mr. Dundlebuck, who is a turtle cleric.
With a bow tie.
With a bow tie and a mustache. The mustache is important.
The mustache is very important to me. Okay, next up we have Rick. Rick, tell us about you and who you're playing tonight.
Yeah, so I am Rick. I'm the Dungeon Master for the Hammer of the Gods podcast. I also stream here on Twitch sometimes, whenever I feel like it. Have our every other Tuesday game. And tonight I am revisiting my first one-shot character from the Vactair, Quiff Winterwisk, the small boy Owlin wizard rogue.
Quite a mix. Wizard rogue.
Divination wizard, so giant pain in the ass.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Artemis.
Yeah, I'm Artemis. I'm the content coordinator and social media manager for the Vactair. Aphi's personal assistant. I'm just kind of always here. I organized all this nonsense.
Yep. Can confirm. I said, let's do it, and she made it happen. Who are you playing?
I'm playing Ali Lescerys, the barbarian. She's just a little guy.
Little guy.
And I keep the only player handbook race in the game.
I did that on purpose.
And I'm Aphi the DM. You can find me on the Instagrams and all that stuff as Aphi the DM. Also here on the Vactair. I kind of run everything here that Artemis doesn't do. So all of the nitty gritty, all the design work, all that stuff. I'm big picture. And tonight I will be playing Jellemy, who is a plasmoid paladin of the Watch. Definitely not.
Who are the Watchers?
Both of the Watchers.
Oh, okay.
And definitely not a character that I rolled to.
Totally a character.
Not at
that
all.
I rolled to torture me.
Do it like part the way through the game, though.
Were you trying to have Jasmyn drink from a cup but using your hand?
Yes.
That's trust. That's trust.
Be cautious.
All right. With all that said and all that nonsense out in the open now, take us away, Jer.
Okay, so we are playing. The story tonight starts in the far north of the continent, in a place called Aylesfjord, in the lands of Dryklin. And Dryklin is known to be a lands of trolls and giants. And Aylesfjord sits, surprisingly enough, on a fjord. And you guys have come here. I'm going to assume that everyone knows everyone. But you have come here for some winter cheer. You have heard of a tavern known only as the Tasseled Tiefling. And it is known to be the warmest tavern in the north. It's run by a halfling innkeeper, Wolford Longfoot, and sort of the reputation precedes it. So we're going to jump right into that very quickly. This is a map of Aylesfjord. I'm going to put our little purple marker right here on where the inn is. Okay.
Oh,
We're
I'm
gonna-
the one who moved it. I was playing with it because I was like, "What?"
You're more than welcome to move it. But that building, that little compound there, is where we are
This one?
for the one across the road. It's like a little compound right here.
This one?
You're fucking with me. You're already fucking with me. Okay, so tell me if you can see this when I move this across. If you can't see it, that's a problem.
Oh,
So the inn is packed. There is all kinds of people here celebrating with merriment and cheer, and the drinks are being passed around as your very strange and motley crew enter through the front doors back here, past the Yule tree, and into sort of this long hall filled with tables. Waitresses and waiters move about fetching food and drink for everyone. And there are many people dancing down the aisle here. A set of bards plays at the very far end of the hall by the hearth, and it seems to be a real happening place. Everyone and everybody from Aylesford seems to be here. This little halfling approaches you as you enter. He's like, welcome to the tasseled tiefling, and please find a place to sit. He looks at the large Etten and immediately becomes concerned for where they have room for such a creature. But he says, try not to step on anyone, me especially.
I'll do my best, but no promises.
So we have a little. I have a little picture here of our halfling friend, and Wolford motions for a server to come over, and they start taking orders as you get comfortable.
I love him. If anything happens to him, or any of you hurt him, I swear to fucking gods, this is Cedar talking.
There will be pain. There will be pain.
Always that one NPC that we have to die protecting.
So it's not long before your drinks and orders are brought over in large demand. The food smells great. The drinks taste even better. And Wolford says, what brings you here to Aylesford? You seem to be men, women, and things of action.
Oh, God.
Oh, dear God. He looks at you confused. Come again? Plasmoid. Never heard of it.
Bones.
Bones? I suppose we could find something in the back for you.
Please.
All right then. Would you happen to be looking for work?
Bones and work.
He nods with a quirky bit of a smile. Oh, okay. You notice that he goes down and talks to these two men sitting by the fire. And he then proceeds off for Bones. And the two men look down the long hall towards your group. Past all the dancers and people that are enjoying themselves with their meal. And they take a long pause looking you over. And then they begin to whisper back and forth.
Lantern's not even paying attention. Lantern is over with the band and has gotten themselves up on a little bench, has pulled out a dulcimer and is furiously playing along. Just
fantastic.
Just teeny tiny little mittened hands, just and it's literally just this character is literally what we would call a gnome. It's just really, really big hat, a beard,
yes.
a nose, beard, nose, little tiny arms, little red mittens, and teeny tiny little boots sticking out the bottom.
All right.
I love them.
Everyone in the group sort of sticks out. The majority of the people here are humans and halflings, and not much in between. So your presence is really obvious. You're getting a lot of over the shoulder looks and people talking. No one's being rude, but you feel the attention of the room on you.
I try to glorp myself back into my plate. Instead of like oozing out of all of the seams, I just go.
God, that voice.
That noise too.
Okay. So after a few moments, the two men begin to cross the room towards you.
Allie waves at them.
We're gonna join them on stage, and we're gonna bust at the bagpipes.
Okay.
You see?
Tell you what, just for shits and giggles, everyone playing their musical instruments, give me a performance check or an instrument check, whichever's better.
4.
Instrument check.
Well, you can have it as proficient as a.
Proficiency, yeah. I have that. With my background.
So what did we get on the bagpipes?
Fucking hell, where's my dice go?
That's a 20.
That's a 20. Okay.
22.
10 plus 4.
Yeah.
It's a 16.
That's bad
That's
math.
a 20.
That's bad math. That is a 20.
Mogg.
20. How about Lantern?
I rolled a 17, which was a 16
Okay.
plus 1.
So
Wait,
somehow,
proficiency.
I don't know that
19.
the dulcimer was ever intended to play alongside the bagpipes, or sort of the
Listen, I was
drum,
up there. Lantern was up there first, so.
the drum and flute, but it all kind of seems to work out together. So the two men approach, and the first introduces himself as Father Wengo Stormhand, and he's very jolly, extending his hand to shake. And the
Stormhand.
Oh no, he's hot! I don't know, when you said when, I thought you were gonna say the word, and I was like,
So he introduces himself as Father Wengo Stormhand, and the other man introduces himself as the Burgermeister Lodock.
he looks like a bitch.
Two strong Northmen.
What city are we in again?
He might not be the most handsome.
Burgmeister reminds me of Micah from Red Dead Redemption 2, and he was a fucking little rat, and I wish they'd let me leave him in Valentine. Strawberry.
We're already plotting. Yes, the Burgermeister Lodock and Father Wengo Stormhand. Father Wengo wears a holy symbol of Uko. And Uko is sort of like a Thor, Zeus type thunderstorm god.
Yoba. Excuse me.
So, Father Stormhand says, our mutual friend, Mr. Longfoot, mentioned you were new in town and maybe looking for some work.
Yes, work and bones.
As you say that, alongside all the food, a old iron pot filled with sort of leftover bones, probably ham bones.
From the bone broth.
There you go. So
Right.
always looking to please here at the Tasseled.
It's probably not the weirdest thing they've gotten an order for.
I
Probably
lean
not.
forward and like my faceplate of my helmet opens and I just kind of glorp into the pot. More.
Your plate mail just falls all over the place.
Yeah. That's exactly what happens.
Clang, 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 clang.
So Father Stormhand says, we've had a bit of a trouble arrive here in the city. We're looking for someone to deal with it, and it would probably be best if it was handled by someone that was not, had biases and familiarity with everyone that lives here. Would you be interested?
What kind of trouble? That was not the accent that was supposed to come out of my mouth, but that's what happened.
He says the temple of Uko. As you know, we're a day away from the winter solstice, and the temple of Uko always makes winter cake for the needy here in the city. But there's been some shipping issues. There's been some, dare I say, thefts. And he looks at the Burgermeister, and the Burgermeister's like, we can't say they're thefts for sure. But there's nothing in that. Maybe you could find that out for us, actually. Father Stormhand says, interested? It's for the children. It's for the needy. It's for charity.
The moment he says it's for the children and for the needy, Mr. Dundlebuck has been sitting on a stool, just sort of like hands on his knees, just nodding his head. The moment he says it, he gives the good like Midwestern like knee slap and stands up and goes,
Oh my god.
well, bud, I think what you got there is a great proposition. I think we're all on board. I think I don't need to speak for everybody, but I will. So I think we're on board here. I sort of look around at everybody and just like look like I'm counting hands. I'm like,
The fuck is my cousin doing
that's
here?
everybody. So I think we're on board here, man.
As you
what-
look
what-
around for the hands, my pseudopod is out of the pot, humming around blindly for a cup of ale. You can count that as a
I
hand.
just sort of pour a little bit of my tankard into the pot.
Forbidden soup.
Okay. Some beer goes in, and the fizz sort of works its way through the Jello.
Lantern will, hearing this, put away their dulcimer, tuck it up under their beard somewhere,
Brother, hand, brother.
hop down from the little stool, go over and tug on Quiff's pant leg or something, and be like,
Quiff just kind of shrugs. Quiff's very, very small, so you
Oh.
are probably on the same.
I'm sorry, I have no idea who's who. Who's what?
So
Quiff is the
our
owl.
portal would be medium sized, I think, right? Our half elf would be medium sized, and then
half-elf.
we have
Yeah,
our
you're not that
Etten, who's
small.
massive.
And then you have me, I'm
Quiff
tiny.
is the owlin. Quiff is the
Griffin's the
owlin.
little
Allie.
owl.
Oh, the owlin. Oh, okay. So it won't tug
Yeah.
on the pant leg, but will like turn their nose towards them and be like, eh?
And Quiff just shrugs and is just like, I don't know. I'm just following along.
And Lantern will like go back down, hop down off the stage, and legs moving faster than they are moving, seemingly, but like just scuttles over
Perfect.
to over to the table and just like hops up on the bench and then hops up on the table.
Yeah,
I hold
Quiff
out
is
the
giving you a
pseudopod
little
for a high five.
Quiff is gonna
Touch the
follow
Jello?
behind and like land, like just fly up there and land next to.
Okay. How about our Etten, or are you still playing the bagpipes?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
we're
I'm sorry, I didn't.
Are you still blowing and squeezing?
That's who I meant. Sorry,
using blowing.
I thought. Yeah, I
Okay.
thought that Quiff was the one who climbed on stage. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
That's-
So
That's the pant leg that I would be tugging on. I'm sorry.
The pipe.
So Father Stormhand tells you that a ship have arrived from the south, bringing spices like cinnamon, allspice, nutmeg, all the ingredients to make winter bread.
All spices, just those spices all put together.
I know. Well, it's all there.
It's all the spices.
It's all the
It
spices.
makes it extra spicy.
So he tells you that a boat arrived from the south, because those aren't common here, and the supplies were supposed to be brought to the temple, but they weren't. They disappeared, and within a day of the boat arriving here, the crew disappeared as well, and now the boat is just sitting abandoned in the harbor. Our good Burgermeister here, he slaps him on the shoulder, sent some guards to check out the ship, and we've lost them too. He says as well, one of our farmers has reported an assault on her cows. And they seem to no longer be able to produce milk or cream. And lastly, our goblin friend Briark over at the Blue Cod Piece. That's a tavern in Old Town. All of his rum has gone missing.
Hmm.
But why is the rum gone?
This is what we're asking ourselves. Sorry. What do I call? Jellemy.
Jellemy.
Yes, Jellemy. I don't know where the rum's gone.
Unfortunate. It's not in this pot, but the bones are delicious.
These are all key ingredients to making winter cake.
It sounds like you got some unforgivable sins here, man. I think we definitely need to get on this right away if possible. I mean, I don't know about you all. I haven't gotten my food yet. I would like that first. I am on a bit of an empty stomach there. But once I've got some food in my belly, I'm down to do whatever needs to be done to set this right, my friend.
On cue, plates of food arrive at the table.
Well, speak of the devil there. Just start digging in.
Lantern will kind of catch the attention of Father Wengo and not speaking, but using druidic telepathy to get a point across of what is basically needed. That like it feels like there's no words, but it just feels like that they're being talked to or spoken to, and they feel compelled to answer. So Lantern is asking if there was a certain item that was aboard this vessel that disappeared that was with the like a specific thing, not just like a generalized thing, like a marker or something.
Oh, he says
An
no
item.
No, we placed the order with the quartermaster, and they put word out through the shipping guild. We just were waiting for the shipment. I don't think there's anything like that. I don't think there was anything specific with them. Barrels and sacks and things like that.
They will make. Is there like a particular textile that these sacks are made of that is not common to the area?
No, they'd probably be just burlap or or wooden barrels.
They will kind of just look at the rest of the party, and then just lean down, pick up a plate, tuck it under their beard.
Okay.
I'm picturing like Cookie Monster eating crumbs just flying out from the
that's
beard.
basically, you just hear just like little mouth noises, and there's like crumbs and stuff. No mouth appears, but it's just like little mittens underneath the nose.
I glorp out of the pot and back into my armor.
Okay.
That's all over the floor.
Yes, it's all
Just,
over,
like,
but it's like
rises.
starts picking up and
Just
It's
different
disconcerting.
tendrils coming out of the pot and pulling the armor towards it, and then
It's
it just all
disconcerting.
stands up.
Yeah.
do you leave like oily grease stains behind?
I didn't poop on the pot. I'm not that mean.
I know, but you're gooey, right?
He's a non-stick
Is there,
plasmoid.
is there
Yeah, he's a non-stick plasmoid. Fair enough.
yeah.
Part, my mother was Teflon, and my father was Goop.
Very good.
So you
Very
both called
good.
cancer.
So he says, then will you check into it for me?
Sure.
Yeah, I would definitely be interested in this clearly cursed ship. What can you tell us about it?
We have many ships that come up from the south. There's lots of commodities that aren't common in the north here. So, fruits commonly from the south, and spice of all kinds. And regularly it arrives without incident, but here we are, just a day before the solstice, and I have no winter cake to give to the children.
Not the children.
The Burgermeister sort of comforts them. It's okay, friend. We're going to solve this.
No, this is just, I'm just spitballing here, just no bad ideas. We're just getting the ball rolling here. Is it possible that all the children have been naughty, and that's why this is happening.
Father Wengo just glares at you. Naughty!
Lanterns.
I said no bad ideas, friend. I'm just checking here. I just want to verify. Check but verify, right? So we just want to make sure that this is a case of good children being left without their winter cake and not bad children who have rightfully been deprived.
I just feel like there's like a record scratch. The whole room just like.
Music stops.
And Lantern will kind of reach under their beard, pull out a long wooden staff with a candle on the end of it with some holly, and just like bop, and just put it away.
Hey, if they were good kids, I'll fight hell and high water to make sure they're taken care of.
So Father Wengo leaves you with a few notes where the ship is docked, and you with this paperwork, the dockmaster shouldn't give you any problems. Not that anybody wants to board the boat anyways. And as well as where to find the Halberta farm, which is where the cows were assaulted, and as well as where the Blue Codpiece tavern is.
With a big bodily nod, Lantern just like turns around and hops down onto the bench, and then hops down onto the floor and just starts towards the door.
I shuffle after.
Yeah, Quiff just silently flaps afterwards.
Does our bagpipe playing stop?
Yeah, I notice everyone starting to leave.
Yeah, that was their pant leg would have been the leg that Lantern had tugged on, because I thought that Quiff was the one on the stage with me. I'm sorry.
So we put away the pipes. And we hop down off the stage with a thud.
Yeah.
All the tables bounce.
Yeah.
I can't wait until we get into combat and we get the bagpipe version of Thunderstruck.
Furious Dulcimer.
Specifically,
I drain my tankard and I flag down the whoever the wait staff is, and just go,
Hey, I wasn't able to quite finish this. Could I get a Tupperware for this before I head out there?
They definitely pack it to go for you.
Absolutely. I hold it and one arm pulls inside of my shell and then comes back minus the Tupperware.
Perfect. It's in there somewhere.
Now you have to do a minute show and goodbye. He's 45 minutes.
The Wisconsin one takes longer.
I walk around to every single person in this tavern and I say a hearty goodbye. I have a drink with every single person in this tavern. And then I exit. It takes about a half hour.
Lantern has got like their little red mittens on where they're on the edges of their beard on either side.
Everybody
where
else is sitting next to the door,
and like a
waiting.
little teeny foot is just tapping on the wood, and then there's just like a furious snapping, even though they're mittens, but there's definitely a snap, and there's like a little cartoony.
Don't forget about the 10 minutes that's required out in the driveway next to the wagon.
Yeah.
You gotta slap your thighs and be like, all right.
Yeah. And you have to have your hand on the door handle for like at least 5 minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
About time to head out there, eh? Let's get out to the road then.
Walk out past everybody who has been waiting a half hour for me to leave. I'm like, there was no need to be rude. They're delightful people, and I head out to the road.
All right. Outside, there's a bit of a light snow falling, and it's afternoon. It's close to dinner, and the winter solstice celebration is tomorrow night.
Yeah, so the sun's going down at like 4:30.
Yeah.
Cool.
So where would we like to head to, everyone?
Lantern is points towards the docks, but then like stops and is like,
Don't look up at me, I'm just as small as you are.
Really?
I am a small plasmoid.
Oh, for
Yeah,
some
we got
reason, pictured
boys.
this big boy. Sorry,
like-
I pictured you.
We're all
I'm
moving.
like a beach ball in like plate mail.
Oh my god, I didn't know. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, we're like half small boys, half pretty large.
Yeah.
Lesser
Yeah.
just like takes out their staff with the lit candle on it and the holly hanging off of it and the mistletoe hanging off of it and just like
Realistically, we just need like a large cargo net over our giant friend that we all just sort of hang off of, and they walk us wherever we need to go.
True. They can
It-
carry
it's
my
helpful in
bowl,
deep snow. It's helpful in
Rope
deep
ladders
snow.
hanging down their back.
my resting bucket.
So are we going to the cod piece then? The blue cod piece? Okay.
Probably a good place to start.
We
All
pull
right.
out our walking stick, which is actually like a giant great club.
So so the follow the purple eye here. We cross this bridge over a partially frozen river, and this large house here that overlooks the river is actually the Burgomeister's house. And then you head down along the side of the river to this large building here. And there it is, this sort of old inn. This might have possibly once been... tavern. It might have possibly once been an inn, but it's fallen into serious disrepair. There is a metal cod piece over the door and 2 blue orbs hanging beneath it.
Are they also blue?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Seems like the right place.
Well, this is lovely there.
Isn't it, though? You give them a little tap for good luck, and they jingle.
Of course they do.
Of course they do.
You know-
That's right.
Tis the season.
Jingle balls, jingle all the way.
That's right. That's right. Okay, so let me just move the map around a bit here. I'm going to use the party map. And we're down here now. I got to move you guys over. There we go. So you walk into what is essentially a small tavern common room. However, as you walk in, the entire sort of, I'm not going to put you all on there. I'm just going to put the party token. Unless shit starts here, but So inside, there are barrels stacked across the back, and you notice a large number of goblins and hobgoblins. These lands are right next door to the lands known as Hildrak, which are sort of goblin, hobgoblin, bugbear lands. And right now there's a treaty, there's peace, and it feels kind of like gangster in here. Like when you walk in, like everybody seems to be dressed alike, and everything stops, and they all kind of look
It's a
over their
biker
shoulder.
bar?
Yeah. And one goblin sits at a center table, and he is noticeably better dressed than the rest of them, and he is weeping crying into his cup. And there's a few goblin ladies around him, sort of like patting on the back, and it's okay, and you can tell that they're sort of trying to console him.
So, can I go over and try to use my thieves' cant to subtly just hint to him, hey, maybe we're on the level, we're people you can talk to, you can confide in.
Okay,
Without,
you're gonna use that to the goblin that's clearly upset.
Yeah.
Okay. As Queef does that, can we call him Queef?
I mean, it's already canon now, so
Queef now, right? So as Queef does that, you can tell that everybody in the bar seems to understand the lingo of the cant that he's throwing down, and the goblin, he wipes his nose, a big line of snot running down the forearm, gives it a bit of a shake, and he says,
Lantern opens a parasol on the staff as it.
You'll have to excuse me. Well, the family has suffered a loss.
Oh, who's the goblin father?
The Godfather?
Oh, that's what I was about to say. It's the Godfather. I can't.
What kind of lost?
He says,
Is it his daughter's wedding day?
no.
I have a favor to ask.
He says that my dear wife Aloxi, she left me just a few days ago.
I offer him a handkerchief and my condolences, but again, using the thieves' camp to make it less obvious.
He takes it, although he's not sure what to do with a handkerchief. He motions for Quiff to sit down.
Okay. Yeah, I do.
No one else, just you.
So
Okay. You stand behind him.
Was there any music being played?
In here?
Yeah.
No, it's kind of quiet, and everybody's stopped and looking at you.
My pseudopod comes out of like the split of my shoulder. It just kind of like rests on Quiff's shoulder.
Okay. So he says, yes, the Aloxi's the love of my life, and she just walked out on me. Barely gave any sort of, I don't even know what I did. And all these three hobgoblin women, they're like, oh, it's okay. Don't worry, Briark. Don't worry. We'll take care of you. She wasn't all that. Yes, she was. Yes, she was all that.
Yeah, she sounds like quite the woman.
You know, being with somebody all the time is not all it's cracked up to be.
She had a pair of warts on
Hey.
her. He looks at the up. You're big.
Yeah.
Bigger than the average people we get around here.
They are quite large. You are correct, my friend.
So what brings you to the cod piece? What can we do for you?
Telepathically, the Godfather comes to the conclusion in Goblin that we, the party, are here to figure out why the rum is gone.
Oh! Who sent you?
Oh, we're just connoisseurs of rum.
Was it the father from up on the hill? Almighty himself.
Yes, Daddy.
Uh-huh.
He wouldn't come down here and do it himself, would he?
Uh-uh.
Well, listen. I come downstairs. I hear something.
Uh-huh.
This was a couple nights ago.
Uh-huh.
So I come downstairs.
Uh-huh.
And there she is. My beautiful Aloxi. Out the back. With a wagon. Full of my finest spirits.
Oh.
She says she's leaving me.
touch your animals too.
Did you see where she was headed?
Back to Hildrak.
History check?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Figure out how to.
Oh, shit. Oh. 20.
Just tell me if you get above a 15.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So Hildrak is sort of a neighboring region to where you are. And over Hildrak is a hobgoblin country, as much as a country can be called that.
It's a territory.
Yeah, and essentially the goblin and hobgoblin tribes and clans out there, they have been known, like it's not a friendly place. It's sort of ruled right through might. And all of these goblins that are in here are probably from there. But this Aylesford is not far from the border, and the mixing of races here happens. So the goblins are welcome as long as, it's peaceful times, and vice versa. Some trade even happens back and forth, but not much.
Based off of my role, is there any conglomeration of ale industry or booze industry over in Hildrak that might...
No.
do well with the finest spirits of the Godfather?
All of the rum that was taken would be sort of that would be very exotic there, compared to what the goblins probably brew up themselves.
So there's no well-known bar over there.
No, nothing like that.
Just a bunch of. Gotcha. Okay.
So I think I'll. Good.
He looks across at Quiff and he's like, "You have to understand, my little friend. That lady and I were in love. I don't understand why she just up and left. It makes no sense to me.
Yeah, why would she leave with all of your spirits?
She's talking gibberish, and that she needed the rum for her family. I'm her family."
Did she say why her family needed the rum?
That they'd fallen on hard times. Everybody back in Hildrak falls on hard times. It's part of living in Hildrak.
I understand.
Huh?
Yeah, Quiff's just gonna turn and shrug to the rest of the party because he's now out of his element.
To the party, I guess Lantern will make it known that one part of the mystery has at least been solved. A messy divorce with a very California-esque settlement. Half and half. He keeps the bar. She keeps the booze.
So are you more upset about her or your alcohol?
He looks shocked at you. How
I'm
dare
just
you?
saying.
He's like,
I thought it was a very valid
Of course.
question.
Of course it's a Loxy. I want a Loxy back.
The candlestick.
I loved her.
The Lantern's candlestick just like
Insight check.
yeah, the candlestick that Lantern's holding just goes against the armor of Jellemy.
Okay, what insight checks do we have?
I have a 6.
Yeah.
I rolled-
Jellemy thinks. How about our source? How about our Etten?
21.
Well, the two of you,
I rolled a 16.
Okay, the two of you and
Dundlebuck.
as well as Lantern, the two of you see things from different angles, so you're good at knowing people. And even Lantern, you do think this little goblin has a broken heart that his Aloxy has left him.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, I feel bad.
Just like
So, yeah,
Dick.
Quiff would just be like, "Well, how can we help? What can we do?"
She could. I'll be honest with you. I don't think she could get that far on the wagon. It's got a bad wheel.
I see.
he cut the brake lines.
As well,
Wow.
and he wipes his nose again. Ever since she left, these allergies. And you notice a number of goblins in the room have big red noses, watery eyes. And it's a well-known fact that goblins are allergic to pigs.
The cops are here. Are you a cop? You have to say if you're a cop.
You gotta tell me.
Not true.
Are there pigs here? Oh wait. Oh, you ate the ham bones.
He says, "Oh, bad." He says, "I don't know what's wrong with my allergies acting up. We stay away from the pig farmers."
Yes, that is quite
Ever
odd.
since Aloxy left.
Out of character question. Loxy left the same day that the shipment arrived? Or was supposed to have arrived?
You mean the boat?
Yeah,
The boat arrived 3 days ago, and Aloxy left 2 days ago.
2 days ago. And the cows were reported 2 days ago as well?
They were assaulted 2 days ago as well.
Okay. Assaulted. I hope that doesn't come around to what I think it means. Because that's a cheap joke. I love cheap humor.
Making whipping cream?
Yeah, you took it there.
I do.
You knew what I was thinking, and you took it there.
I do.
Beautiful.
He says,
Yeah,
if you could just find her, maybe your big friend there could carry her back to me.
Can you tell us what route she might have gone on so we can go after her?
He says, I'm sure she would have headed out of town on the south road. And then maybe once she got south of the hills, made a hard ride out to the west. I think that's the easiest way to get in the Hildrak.
Okay. And I'll just turn to the rest of the party again and say, well, what do we do? Do we track down this lovely woman?
Maybe before we go, we can look around and see if there's something here that could be causing their allergies.
Yeah, Lantern's gonna start sniffing around. Just little round nose, just like getting bigger, smaller, bigger, smaller.
Give me some investigation.
Oh, what damn! 19 plus 3, I can do math. 22.
22?
6.
You got a 6. Listen,
These are my player killing dice.
that little gnome, and I'm going to put gnome in quotes because we really don't know, but that little nose of yours, like, yeah, there's very fine in amongst the goblins. Do not keep a clean tavern, and you find these very fine hairs that might be pig hairs. They're all over the place.
They will look around for a broom and just start zooming around the
There are
place.
no brooms in this establishment.
Okay, well then they will reach underneath their beard and pull out a dustpan and a whisk and just go, just like zooming around the place, like.
We would like to look for a man-bear pig.
And then returns to the party with a big old dust ball full of hair in the dustpan.
Thank you.
Jellemy, can you eat that too?
Yeah, and I glorp into it. And then
And he smacks you with the candlestick.
it just kind of like
You know
bounces
that
off because jelly.
You know that that putty stuff that you like push into a keyboard to like clean off? Can we just roll Jellemy around on the floor in here? Just pick up all of the hair and junk?
Yeah.
It's like a stinky little Roomba.
You utilize the plasmoid to pick up. Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah,
I
sure.
like melt
literally
my
lantern is
plate.
like lantern is like
There's
running
actually enough
backwards.
little pig hairs that it almost looks like Jellemy has a beard.
Excellent.
What do you think?
I like
And I
it.
like make my pseudopod kind of stroke my beard.
Some
Boy,
comes out.
y'all look real distinguished.
Thank you.
Yeah, while all this is going on, Quiff just kind of goes over to the corners like, excuse me, and just horks up an owl pellet.
I glorp over that too. Like,
The goblins do not even seem bothered by that.
No.
It's not the grossest thing that's
They're
happened
just like,
today.
do what you gotta do.
Lantern will inquire to the Godfather. Well, let the Godfather know, of course, since they're right there, that there seems to be pig hair all over the place in this here Blue Codpiece Inn tavern.
Impossible.
And then Lantern will just like hook a thumb over at the plasmoid, who's like stroking their beard.
He like stands up on his chair and he looks around the room. Who let the fucking pig in? And all the goblins are like, what's it? Why would we let a pig in? We're all allergic. We're all allergic.
Lantern will inquire telepathically, the pig?
Well, isn't that what you found pig hair? It would be on a pig, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, somebody had to let a pig in. Otherwise, why would there be pig hair in here?
Yeah, but there's difference between the pig and a pig.
Okay, I will cast locate animal or plants and use it to locate the pig.
So you're going to locate. You're going to try to locate a pig.
Yeah,
What's the range on that? What's the range
5
on
miles.
that? Oh shit!
Cedar, can you give me your best impression of Hermie the elf trying to lure the Bumble out by just going
Oink, 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 oink.
Oink, 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 oink.
You sense a large number of pigs to the west of town.
But nothing close by.
Nothing really close by.
Well, close by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, about 320 feet, like just outside the wall. There's a number of farms, and you're sensing pigs to the west.
But the largest conglomeration is to the west. Okay. Lantern will point that way and say, and incline telepathically, present the idea that asking which way Aloxi went, and compels him to answer this non-verbal query.
Well, he said he went to the south, right?
Yeah. So if we look at, let's get on our big map here. Are we all on the big map now?
Yes.
So this is the pig farm you're detecting.
Sorry, I had to click out of the sexy.
That's okay.
Sexy father. Okay.
You're
over
here.
Over
where the. That's right. Yep. So
Okay.
this farmer's field is where you're detecting the pigs, and he believes Aloxi headed out through this gate and down this road, which is right past the farm where the cows were assaulted.
Are there pigs between here and there?
No.
From the gate to the cow farm?
Were the cows assaulted before
no.
or after she left?
You're not sure, to be honest.
Yeah.
Both of those things came known to the town on the same day, 2 days ago. But their order, you're not sure of.
Could I roll maybe like an investigation to see if I can find any pig tracks outside?
Sure. Yeah.
We were going on a pig hunt.
30-20.
Okay, so you can see there's some space between the buildings and behind here. You actually can see the wagon ruts from where the wagon had probably sat behind the tavern for some time. And there are pig footprints everywhere. However, what strikes you mean you've got a 20, so what strikes Quiff as strange is that the pigs look to be bipedal.
Oh.
Oh, I don't like that.
Man, they're pigs.
Can I roll like a history maybe?
Yep.
I want to roll a nature check.
Okay. So can we say that everybody's sort of behind the bar now, where the tracks are, and the the little pig feet are still everywhere in the snow?
Oh yeah,
I've
Lantern's
worked myself
on
back
that.
into my plate, feeling different.
Okay, 16 plus 3, 19.
Yeah, I got a 5, so I assume I don't know shit.
No. What did we get the 19 on?
19, my nature check for
On nature,
bipedal.
you've never heard of bipedal pigs, and I will go one step further and say in my world there are no orcs.
What happened to all the orcs?
There's not even like pig orcs. I just don't use orcs in my world. It's all goblins and that. So the orc race is not here. So
Orcs are hot.
Sorry, there's no bipedal.
Gerblins are pretty hot too, but still.
You know of no bipedal pig men.
I would like to inspect these footprints quite closely to see how uniform they are.
All right.
They're traveling single file.
Hide their numbers. Oh shit!
Okay.
Pigs everywhere.
Okay, that was an 18, but it was cocked. I can roll it again if you want.
No, that's fine. So Lantern thinks there was 4 of them. There was also what looks to be, you do see little footprints from the goblin, but you also see larger footprints of like a man or woman, and you find a small pool of blood that has been covered over by snow intentionally.
I think I want to go back to the Godfather.
Lantern relays this to the party with their little mitten hands.
Yeah, it's a few days old, but the blood stain is still obviously there in the
frozen
in the
blood.
mud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And pointedly cuts their nose towards Jellemy, implying that this is evidence.
What do you want me to like? What do you want me to do with it?
Put it in you.
No.
Are you like a refrigerator in there?
It started
It's
to
a lot-
glorify,
Or like,
and then
no,
it pulled back in.
Orange
no,
and
is
the
in the
then
bottom.
lantern is literally implying don't fucking eat it. It's evidence.
Oh,
You're like the Jello thing from Hotel Transylvania that
Yeah.
always like is picking stuff up.
Yeah, Quiff
Or
is
the
going
blue-
to very
Or
quickly go
Seth
back into
Rogen
the
from
bar.
Monsters vs. Aliens.
Okay. This time there's not as much pause. Like they know you're one of them.
Yeah, so again, in Thieves' Cant, just making it very, like, we get along kind of thing. I'm just going to mention, what we found out back and ask them what they would know about these bipedal pigs.
They seem very very concerned, but also very in the dark.
Yes, I agree. Animal people hybrids are disturbing and unnatural, and
I thought she had goats hooked to that cart. Could she have had pigs?
they are very similar.
It was very dark.
I may have missed this fact before, but is she a goblin as well?
Oh, Loxy, yes. Oh, yes. He has great warts.
I don't think that they're pig people then. At least not what she had with her.
Maybe they're wearing like pig boots.
This does seem like quite the conspiracy.
so pig farm, or are we just gonna?
Well,
Yeah,
we're not
right.
that far from where the cows were, right? We could at
No,
least
you're
follow
not
her
far.
trail for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there ain't no problem with following it out of the town and checking up on the cows there. We gotta do that anyway.
I do want to ask about the human, like, footprints.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, if there's any humans who've been around.
Oh, a few of our gentler friends come around for business, but I don't know why they'd be out back by the wagon.
Stealing your girl. What?
Are there any we might ask around about? Any in particular?
Trying to think who's in town right now.
To the room, it's just like everyone is suddenly bombarded with the image of human boots, approximately size 10.
Maybe Jimmy Two Thumbs.
Sounds shady. With 2 thumbs and all.
I think he usually works on the other side of the river, though, over by the tasseled tiefling, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yes. I have heard of this establishment. Not quite as nice as this.
Thank you.
One further question from Lantern.
Mhm.
How involved in the creation and providing of the winter cake to the needy and the children is the blue cod piece? Also, y'all, I just cooked this frickin' turkey breast that I got for like big discount. It is so moist.
So what? Say that word again.
It's so moist, and
There you go.
my cat is begging.
In love.
He's drooling.
So Briarch, the Godfather, he tells you that he worked out a deal with the holy types up on the hill a while ago. They used to buy the rum from the tasseled tiefling, but he undercut them. Good business.
That sounds like a great strategy.
Hmm.
The Typhoid Tiefling. People come from all over for that place. They miss out from coming to the blue codpiece.
Yeah, it sounds pretty overrated over there.
You go,
I
Goblin,
agree.
you never go back.
I agree. It's the warts.
Yeah, so I think Quiff is ready to head out.
Okay. So are we headed to the cow farm or the pigs?
I mean, I'm kind of curious about.
I want to go to the tiefling.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, I think I would suggest maybe we split the party.
Oh, that always goes so well.
How does the Etten split?
They
Down the
all
middle.
go different directions. It's like, and they smack into each other.
Are we
So,
splitting?
are we going? So, where are we going?
I mean, Quiff
We're
is
not
going
that
to the
far from
tiefling.
where the cows are.
Or the tiefling.
We want a man, bear, pig investigate.
I'm going with Mogg and Dorsh.
Typical
Okay,
man.
so Mogg and Dorsh are going to the cow farm?
We're gonna follow the pig tracks. Yeah.
Okay.
And Jellemy.
Well, the pig
And
farm or the pig tracks, those went towards. Did they go to the south? I thought they went to the
Well, if
west.
you follow the cart tracks, they like come out onto the road, and then you basically lose them in the mud and snow and mush of the city's streets. So, but Briark believes she probably left on this road here to the south.
Mhm.
Query.
We could sniff him out.
Since it's snowy as hell, which is my favorite terrain,
Mhm.
as a circle of the Arctic,
Yep.
could I have advantage on a survival check to try and miraculously track these pig people?
You think if you okay, so it has a bad wheel, and you notice that in the ruts behind the buildings here.
Yeah, like
Up here. So you think if you can get out of all this traffic of the town, maybe on the southern road, you should be able to tell if the cart went down the southern road or not.
Okay.
Okay.
Nose to the ground.
So is there anyone not going to the cow farm then? Is Queef going back to the tasseled tiefling?
I mean, he's not going to go alone. So if no one else is going,
Okay.
I mean, I'll go with you there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Lantern.
Let's send
Lantern would
let's
probably
send
go
the
with
cleric there. That makes sense.
Lantern will
Um,
stop, realize that half the party's not coming with them, and just like follow the other two.
So is Lantern going to track or not going to track?
we're kind of going the opposite direction of the tracks.
Yeah. I know.
That's fine.
But-
We're excellent trackers.
Yeah.
The Etten can track?
No, but we'll try.
I can.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a nose.
Where are we going?
Okay, so let's go with the group that's headed south first, okay? So that is Ali, Jellemy, and Mogg and Dorsh.
Lantern was gonna go. Sorry.
Lantern is going south?
Yeah, they just
And
had a
then-
moment, like
And then Queef and Mr. Dundlebuck are going back to the tasseled tiefling.
not gonna do
Okay.
that at all.
Pick up Lantern and carry her like the Travelocity roaming gnome.
Okay. Okay. Do you want to give me a survival check once you reach the crossroads here?
It's probably Lanterns.
Yeah, I assume Lantern once you get down here.
Holy shit, I have a +6 in survival.
Just
good.
like scoop up Jellemy armor and all, and like set them on my shoulder like a little metal bird.
Yeah, that's pretty heavy.
Or like flubber.
That's pretty heavy, but you're strong. You're strong.
13 plus 6, 19.
19. Okay, so yes, you can see the wagon ruts headed south, but you can also see them headed east down this road towards the river, towards the bay, the fjord.
Oh no, did she Boston Tea Party the booze?
Why the rum's always gone.
So do you continue south then?
Lantern will indicate that that they go this way and that way.
Well, we have to go to the docks anyway because the boat's there, right?
We should split up again.
The boat is up in the north part of the city at the city docks, not the docks along the entrance to the river.
Well, that's fucking rude.
I know.
We'll just split 6 ways.
Okay.
To be fair, in Dragonlance, we spit 3 ways, like 4 sessions in a row. So
You just hear Lantern just furiously, This is out loud.
Well, let's check the docks first and then head after the south.
head down towards the house.
Yeah.
So you're gonna head east?
Yeah, I might as well check there first.
So you head down to the east and following the trail. It's 2 days old and lots of people have stepped on it, but that wobbly wheel is giving it all away.
Yeah, Lantern's just on point.
And then the wobbly wheel pulls off behind what looks to be a mill. There's a big windmill and a house. And you can see the wagon with the bad wheel sort of parked behind the mill.
But we also saw it leaving on the tracks, right?
What's that?
We saw it leaving, or did the pigs feet they were leaving?
There's no, you don't see any pig's feet around, but you saw the wobbly wheels headed south, but they also headed east. And when you followed it east here, it comes down to the mill, and you can see a wagon with a cockeyed wheel parked behind the miller's house.
Well, that's easy. Shall we knock on the door?
Lantern will go over to the wagon if they are let down. Try and climb their little self in there.
Okay, so
this map is cute.
We've got Allie. We've got Lantern.
Oh no, I was here when you made this map.
we've got and we've got Mogg and Dorsh.
And Jellemy.
This turkey breast is so moist. Usually I hate turkey breast because it's always dry.
So here's the wagon with the broken wheel right here. Can you see me pinging it?
Mm-hmm.
This is the miller's house by the looks of it, and then there's a big old windmill out behind. Pointed, it's up on a bit of a hill and it's pointed out towards the bay.
You just see little Nomi shoes just kicking as they climb in.
Yep. So inside there are no barrels. There is no rum here, but there is a blood stain in the back of the wagon. A lot of blood, like someone bled out here.
That can't be.
Oh, out loud. Uh-oh. And it's like just like peer over the edge of the wagon.
DM, we would like to cast invisibility.
Okay, the Etten turns invisible?
Yes.
Like Horde.
I put your ninja icon on there. And you disappear.
Lantern will go and relay what has been seen.
Okay.
Do we have to roll for that? Because it's a spell?
You don't have to roll for...
On every spell?
Oh, for Wild Mage. Yes, you do. Roll a d20 and tell me if you get a 1.
Duck and cover.
Oh, no.
By the lack of enthusiasm, I'll assume it's not a 1.
Uh-huh.
You're okay. Okay, so you are invisible, though.
Just 2 gigantic footprints in the snow.
Exactly. So, Dorsh, this is a shitter.
Is it full?
Shitter's full! I think canon says it has to be full, right?
That checks out.
Okay, well, while the 4 of you are sort of investigating and you found the wagon, let's go back to the other 2. So you guys make it back to the tasseled tiefling. You walk in. It's much the same as you left it. The priest and the burgomeister are no longer here, but Mr. Longfoot welcomes you.
I want to just get straight to the point and ask him, is Jimmy Two Thumbs around?
He points to a guy who's sitting and eating food. He goes, "That's Jimmy over there." And you notice that Jimmy has no thumbs.
Amazing.
I sort of elbow you. I'm like, oh, it's one of them ironic nicknames.
Yes, I gathered that. Thank you. And Quiff's just gonna go over there.
You see, because he doesn't have thumbs, but they call him Two Thumbs, like, because it's a joke.
I imagine that the whole bar just greets Dundlebuck as he walks in. Like,
Yes, after the drinks, they're like, "Hey, how you
Quiff
doing?"
just, like, pats him on the calf because he's
Suddenly
very small.
become the Midwestern bar where everybody
Yes.
knows who you are.
He looks down. He looks down.
One
at
where
you.
everyone knows your name. You mean?
Yes. So Jimmy Two Thumbs looks down at you. Can I help you? What's up? Little.
Yeah. So again, using my thieves' cant, I'm just gonna, say, hey, we're friends of the Godfather, but more subtle than that.
Okay. He takes on a very serious look as you mentioned that you're friends of the Godfather.
Am I lying? Maybe. I don't know.
Did he send you? Did he send you for me?
Well, he has tasked us to find his missing love, and we were hoping you might have a little bit more information.
Is this whole conversation happening in Thieves' Camp?
Yeah, more or less.
You're maybe picking up pieces of it though, because it's not totally.
Yeah, it seems like he's got this handled. I wander over to the bar and order an order of corn nuggets.
Some cheese curds.
Yeah.
Some cheese curds and corn nuggets. Powdered sugar on those corn nuggets, please.
Extra squeaky cheese, please.
Absolutely.
extra squeaky.
Absolutely. So Jimmy says, yeah, Loxy. She left him a couple days back. That's what I heard.
Yes. We were just wondering because we saw human tracks out near the cart, where the cart had been in the back, and there were only a few humans that were mentioned. So we just figured we would start.
Well, I got nothing to do with her leaving. I mean, too many warts.
I see. What about any bipedal pigs? Do you know anything about that?
Bipedal pigs? My little friend, have you been drinking?
I do partake occasionally, but not today.
Well, I don't know nothing about bipedal pigs. Goblins, though, they're allergic to pigs,
I have heard that, yes. Can I roll an
Natural
insight to
allergy.
see if he seems like he's telling the truth here?
Okay, give me an insight.
Yeah, I'm also gonna roll insight as I'm just sitting
Munching
at the
your
bar,
corn
just,
nuggets?
watching.
That was a 14.
14? How about corn nugget there?
That is a natural one.
Okay. So
he
like
his mouthful like fucking lying.
Those corn nuggets are really good.
The guy's legit. Yeah, you don't think he's lying to you?
Okay.
I'm so engrossed in this order. They brought it out the first time and it wasn't quite fried enough, so I've sent it back to fry it again.
Yes, and if it wasn't done to your satisfaction, Mr. Longfoot is just appalled by that, and make sure that your order is dealt with immediately.
Yeah.
Here at the Tassel, we take care of our customers.
But of course, it's done. It's sent back in the nicest way. I'm like, oh, I can certainly eat this. This is fine.
I don't want to be
bothered. I couldn't possibly bother you to cook this correctly. I would want it a different way, but how you've done it, I respect. It's your house. This is how you're gonna make it. It's not how I would make it, but it is how you've made it. So I will eat it this way. It's not a problem.
Is this just what it was like when I was playing Granny the other day?
Just the delightfully kind passive aggression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Too real, man. Too real.
It comes back as quickly as it can.
Absolutely.
How about Queef?
Oh, I got a 14.
Yeah, you think he's being upfront with you.
Okay. I'll ask, if there's any other information he could possibly give about where she might have gone or anything else relevant.
He says, I don't know much of the love affair of goblins. but they seemed very infatuated with one another. I was very surprised to hear she was leaving.
Yes, it seems like true love.
I mean, when I was over at the Blue Cod piece, they were always like holding hands and chatting in the back corner, and you know, they seem to be in love. I don't know what happened.
There were no other parties involved.
Oh God, no! No goblin would touch a Loxy. Briark would ruin them. Just ruin them.
What about someone who wasn't a goblin?
Well, I mean, who would be attracted to that?
You know, different strokes.
Fair.
Hey,
If the sun catches a halfling right, if the sun catches a halfling right, I'm game.
I don't discriminate, but you know.
Fair enough. No, I don't know who would be interested in Loxy other than Briark or, you know, maybe another goblin. But like I said, they don't mess with the Godfather.
Okay, well, I think that this is pretty tapped out, and I mean, Quiff just drops the Thieves' Cant. Is just like, okay, I think we're done here.
Well, you have a good day. Make sure you tell the Godfather I was cooperative.
Yes, I'm sure you will keep all of your fingers.
Okay. He doesn't even bat an eye at that. Like, you probably hit the nail right on the head. Okay.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna head back towards. I assume we probably would have agreed to meet up closer to like the cattle farm.
Okay, so the two of you head back in that direction.
Yeah, I say
You
my
need
goodbyes
another
again,
to-go
and
box.
I get another. I get
to-go box?
I
Absolutely.
don't get another to-go box. I'm a good guest. I take the one out that I've already have from them. I dump my current leftovers on top. It's now forming a casserole. And then I put it back in and pull it back into my thing.
Wasn't it beer the first time?
No, it was soup.
Okay.
Call that crotch pot cooking.
Yeah.
So, you guys start to make your way back?
As we're walking back, I say, so I could be misreading the situation, but I don't like this guy at all. He seems like he's clearly the one who did this. Maybe he seemed like he protested a lot about how he definitely didn't find them attractive. So to me, this seems like crime of passion. This guy ran off with her.
I wouldn't say ran off with her, but there's definitely something still a little bit suspicious about the whole thing.
Maybe she was kidnapped by pigs.
I'm still not. The pig part eludes me.
Yeah, it's a conundrum to be certain.
That it is, my friend. Indeed.
So those of you that are back at the mill, we found the wagon. There's some blood in it. Our Etten is checking out the shitter.
We grew a third head.
You grew a third.
Baby.
I feel like that's a chest burster or something
With Jellemy's beard intact, could... Oh wait, no, only the wagon went this way. Never mind, I'll save that for later.
Do anything about it?
Relaying to the party that someone got dead in the wagon.
We're gonna just keep sneaking around the perimeter, leaving giant footprints in the snow.
Thud. Give me a stealth check, just for the sake of.
Oh yeah.
Well, they're trying to be sneaky. I'm just going right up to the miller's door and knocking.
Yeah.
Are you going to the front door or the door at the back?
19.
You want to go to the front lantern and I'll go to the back or the other way?
Uh-huh. And then Lantern just goes and takes the candlestick and just goes pap pap pap.
I go up around to the back door.
Okay, so you're going to the back door. How about you, Allie? You're at the front door with Lantern?
Yeah, at least one big person should be in the front and the other in the back, just in case shit goes down.
So the front door opens. The front door opens, and you are greeted by the miller. He says, looks down. Sorry. We're all out of flour.
No, Lantern, he looks kind of stinky. He looks kind of like Lord Farquaad.
At that point, are you knocking at the back door there, Jellemy, or are you just going in?
If the door's unlocked, I'm going in.
It's open, yeah.
I'm going.
Okay.
Lantern, in the meantime, is going to take out their dulcimer as if they were a caroler, and
yes. And
starts playing a solstice song.
Allie makes up words to go along with it.
Okay.
I can guarantee Allie doesn't know them.
He seems confused by all of that. Jellemy, as you come in the back door, you can sort of see through into the next room, and you can see the back of the miller standing at the door, and your two friends caroling.
Do I see anything else, like blood?
No, nothing like that.
Or pig hair?
You can see that probably about 4 people live here. There's a number of side rooms and things like that, but only the miller seems to be home. But everything looks... He does not live a peasant life. He lives like a middle-class life here by the looks of it. It looks like he's been doing very well for himself.
And yet he has no flour.
No. You can hear him saying to your friends up front that, I'm out of flour, all sold out. Sorry. As our big friend is moving around the mill, every so often you see movement inside the mill, like through a window. Someone looking out at, doesn't see you obviously, but then ducks back.
I'll take a look in there. Put your big head in there.
So you lean up to a window and sort of look in, and there are 4 halfling-sized humanoids, and they're looking out the windows, and most of their attention is towards the house.
What is it? What else is in the room other than the?
You see like a normal grain grinding windmill. However, there is, like you would expect to see, sacks of grain or sacks of flour piled. None of that. The place is cleaned out. There's white powder everywhere. This is not a cocaine problem, but there's a little bit like there's
underwear.
There's some flour scattered around in there, but only what would have not gotten into the sacks, etc. But it looks very normal for what a mill would have inside it.
And you said
with the exception of, you would have expected to see, stacks and stacks of flour sacks.
Size.
4 halfling-sized creatures. They're in cloaks. You can't see their face, and they're looking towards the house. Like, your friends going into the house has obviously got their attention.
Oh, we got to have a powwow here.
Did they actually mute? You could just...
They're thinking, but like 2 different brains, but they're thinking together.
All right, you go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to tap the glass.
Okay, so you tap the glass?
Mm-hmm. See if I get their attention.
Yeah, one of them turns and runs over and looks out very quickly, and you just catch his face. It looks like a cookie with icing.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm going to reach through the glass and grab it.
Mm-hmm.
That's horrifying.
Ooh, can we show that to the audience? Because I do not care for that. No. Sure, I've been looking at this picture as the cover of our group chat for the past however long, but still.
He's hidden under a little red cloak.
Put it on the old hands and just pop.
All right, we've come to a decision.
What are you doing?
We smash through the glass and try to grab it and pull it out.
Okay.
That's dinner.
All right, so go ahead and give me an athletics check for that. I'm not going to have it roll initiative. You clearly surprise it.
Life is short. Eat dessert first. A crash of broken glass just melds seamlessly in with the dulcimer carol. It's like the end of that one song that's really stressful until it ends. And that is still stressful.
Okay.
Because it was a very unsatisfying ending.
What did you get?
17.
17. Give me a second here. You grab hold of the thing, and it is not really three-dimensional. It's thin like a cookie, too. And you pull it out, and it looks at you, and it spits in your eye. And
Which
I'd like
one?
you to... Yeah. Well, one of them. One of them. I'd like you to make a saving throw for me.
Oh no. Acid damage?
Is it acid icing?
What's save?
It's icing damage.
Give me a deck save.
15.
All right.
14.
So he basically vomits icing across your one cheek and over your shoulder, and it's sort of sticky, but you're able to not get stuck. You pull your cheek off of your shoulder. You don't have to walk around with like one head like this.
Can we try to eat it?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll me a unarmed attack if you have one.
Just grab it.
It's like a bear's foot-long tongue, just like...
Keeping in mind it is the size of a halfling, but you are big.
That's a 9.
A 9. Yeah, you bite down on it. It's like that hard gingerbread man that's been out in the air for too long.
You gotta dip it in some tea.
And it doesn't do anything. At which point, we're just going to roll initiative.
We forgot to dunk.
So can I have... I'm going to have everybody, even the two that aren't there, because I'm going to assume you're on your way back. Let's everybody roll initiative. The two that are on their way back might not be able to help quite yet, but soon.
They stole all the baking ingredients to make a little gingerbread army.
No.
Exactly.
The 13 for Quiff.
13.
9.
Do you want to do like the 15 to 20 thing? Sorry.
Yeah, is there anyone sort of up there with Quiff at 15?
16. But I'm not I'm not in the initiative.
No, that's
part,
okay.
So,
That's okay. That's okay. And Quiff. Anyone in the sort of the 10 to 15 range?
12.
12 for Allie. The Gingies are on 11.
Fire up the ovens, Muffin Man. We've got a big order to fill.
8.
8 for Etten. What about our 2? 3.
9 for Dundlebuck.
Dundle. 9. 8.
Just a point of order. I know that I'm not there, but do they have gumdrop buttons?
Absolutely, they do.
Buttons.
Absolutely, they do.
Buttons.
Gumdrop buttons.
All right then. Who's hiding them? Okay.
I think I've got everybody.
Muffin Man.
So,
Muffin Man.
the
Muffin Man.
How many times are we going to hear that tonight?
We need
So
to
we-
have. There's Shrek everywhere. Shrek is everywhere. Life. Love.
Shrek is love, Shrek is life.
Yes.
those of you at the house, you sort of hear the breaking of the glass, and the little Gingy lets out a scream. So you know something's going on behind. First to go is Lantern.
Just stops mid smack of the strings and just like, ow. Puts the little pedals away and just like tucks the dulcimer underneath the beard and just goes.
Watch my beard.
Okay. Go ahead and move.
While when you pass by me, you could. I don't know how big are you?
You can move 25.
I know. I'm talking to
Oh.
Artemis. 10.
I mean, technically medium, but she is beefy as shit for a half elf.
So when you pass me, just pick me up.
Okay.
Oh wait, this is something. It's a tree or something.
You can run. You can run under the little bushes and that if you want. So that's Lantern.
No, that is
Queef,
not Lantern. No.
Queef, you're still walking.
Yep.
Allie, you're next.
Oh, but I wanted to cast Shillelagh.
Oh, go ahead. What are you casting?
Shillelagh.
Nice.
On my candlestick.
I like it. I like it.
So I get here, I scoop up Lantern, and then just dash.
Lantern is like hanging on and just like pointing the way with the candlestick.
So the attack has turned our big friend visible, so you can see them around the other side of the windmill, and they have something in their hand.
Well, that can't be good.
Trying to bite.
Yeah, I just spend my turn dashing. So
Okay. After Allie goes,
Lantern just hangs onto their hat.
Allie, the from the snowdrift beside the shitter, it moves a bit, and out from under the snow bursts a gingerbread man.
Well, that's just rude.
You were gonna come in anyway. It's fine.
As well as another one from back here behind you. Another one out here on the ridge. Another one over here. They're all popping out of the snowdrifts.
Like daisies!
Would you say that one of them is a ginger shit man?
Sure, I'm down for it. The one that was by the outhouse, absolutely.
Ew.
Listen, the three inside the windmill, one by one, leap out of the windmill onto the Etten. They're icy, sticky, and landing on him. All of them,
more than they could chew.
all four of them attack.
Children.
The first one vomits icing on you again. He's like, "Bleh!" So can you give me a dex save for that?
10.
10? That is not enough. So you become, as it slides down your body into all your crevices, then you feel it hardening, and you are restrained, my Etten friend, which will give the other three advantage as they attack you. Just so you know, ginger men
is restrained by a cookie.
ginger men attack with their fists, so you're being fisted by three gingerbread men.
And this is all while they're licking the icing off of themselves. Ooh,
19
I don't
for
know if
the
you're allowed to say that on Twitch.
19, and 18.
No,
which part, Hunter? We've said a lot of things.
So many things.
It's only a matter of time till we get flagged.
Yeah, it's bound to happen one day. It'll be my fault.
I have it. We won't.
So
Fine.
a total of 14 damage as they strike you with incredibly hard pieces of gingerbread. Their fists. You take a good ginger.
We're a sorcerer.
You take a good ginger fisting. All right. Also, as the two carolers leave his front door, the miller turns around and sees you in his house, Jellemy. Grabs a flail leaned against the wall there, and he tries to thrash you.
Wow.
That's just rude.
This was aggressive.
I mean-
13, it like bounces off your metal armor, I assume.
He's probably just like,
It's
Wham!
me, and it goes.
Yes, there's a constant ripple effect in your body now.
It's like that episode of The Simpsons where they touched his belly.
Yes, roleplay it or lose experience. That's how we play around here.
It's like that gelatin
Dundle
inside
is
the sugar.
headed this way as well, so we're on to the Etten. 4 cookie men all over you and sticky icing everywhere.
We are.
You're
going-
restrained, so physical attacks will be at disadvantage.
That's okay. We're a sorcerer. We will firebolt one of the cookies.
Okay, so you're using a ranged attack in melee, so you'll be at disadvantage.
You have Warcaster?
Oh no.
Did you roll a 1 for the spell?
We didn't roll with disadvantage.
I don't think your wild magic applies to cantrips. It has to actually be a full-blown spell.
Okay, well, we rolled a 20 and a 1.
So you roll 1. So your firebolt goes astray and sets the windmill on fire.
Well, at least there's no flour in there. Poof.
Oh, it's just beginning to smolder on the roof, but where there's smoke, there will soon be fire. Jellemy?
I don't know what to do, so I just take out my weapon and smack the miller.
Okay.
Non-fatal.
Non-fatal, okay.
Non-fatal. Just in case he's only got like 4 hit points. Oh,
He
right,
might.
I have a double-bladed scimitar, so I just pull that out.
Okay. And you hit him with that?
Yeah.
What'd you roll to hit?
21 to hit.
That totally hits, yes.
How do you hit somebody with a double-bladed scimitar without like non-fatally?
Like flat side.
8 damage?
8, he goes down immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately.
That's what I was afraid of. And then I'm gonna move outside.
He's like, whole grain and oats! And down he goes.
Oh, honey nut Cheerios!
Honey nut. Top of the round, Lantern.
Okay. Sorry.
You're like perched on my shoulder
actually
at
you're
the
up
moment.
here. You're up here because you got carried along, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
sorry.
they're perched on my shoulder, so.
With your shillelagh, no less.
Yep, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Okay. Spells. Okay, that's 45. Shit.
Picture you're just like hanging off of the side, like a on a mast, like a pirate hanging off a mast.
Yes.
You thick like that?
Yes.
She's dummy thick like that.
Okay, I would like
She's
to...
the beefiest half elf you have ever seen.
I
Got the
can...
muscle mommy vibes.
Muscle mommy.
100%.
I agree.
This
I
is
agree.
Is this one of my at-will spells? I will cast, since I can cast that up to 60 feet, hold person, which they choose a humanoid. Would these count as humanoid?
I don't know. Would they?
Well, they look humanoid from this distance, so they will cast hold person on the closest cookie man, gingerbread man.
Like here?
Oh, I was gonna go for the one that's. Hang on, how does the thing on? I know how to do this. Circle.
You just click and hold, and it'll ping.
This guy.
Okay, sure.
Yeah,
So-
I cast hold person, and they must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration.
They are not considered humanoids.
Okay. Well, that's an
They-
at-will, so I didn't waste my spell slots. It's fine.
They were made, so these are constructs.
Constructs. Well, all right.
You
Well,
gotta make you ginger man.
I didn't think so. Cool. All right, that's my turn.
Okay.
I will hold fast.
Allie?
Okay. So I would like to rage,
Okay.
and then I will run at this little dude here.
Oh no, the shitter.
He's almost out of the yellow snow.
Ew.
And then, like, as I rage, spectral warriors seem to, like, float out from me and stand around me as I fight.
Okay. That's
That
spooky
happens
as
when I
fuck.
rage, I guess. It's just what it says that for my ancestral protectors.
Is this
I
where
don't know.
Jellemy ran to? Like out the back door out here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so then I will, my first attack, let's see here. That is 19 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
So 13 damage on that.
Okay. You cleave a cookie arm off, but he's not dead. He's still moving. And do you have a second?
That's it.
I don't think you have a
No,
second.
not yet.
Nope.
Not yet.
Okay.
Nope.
So that takes us to the gingerbread. The gingerman. So these two ginger, the first gingerman runs over and spits on you. You need to make a Dex saving throw for me, please, Miss Barbarian.
Oh, no, that's...
Should go great. Let's see here. A dex save.
Yeah.
A 15.
You're okay, so you don't get stuck. And then the other one tries to fist you.
Rude.
And misses.
If I'm occupying the same space and they're being attacked next to me, am I? Is this not? That's not opportunity. I keep thinking of 3.5 rules.
Yeah. No, you're okay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, I wanted to hit them.
Oh, I see. This cookie, you could if they move away, they'll be moving out of your threatened area too. This cookie man is running straight for you, Jellemy, but doesn't make it to you. This cookie man does though. He attacks. 15. That's not a hit, I assume, with your heavy armor. Okay, so now the 4 that are on top of the Etten, and they get to attack with advantage because you're still restrained.
Womp womp.
18, that's a hit, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
10, probably not a hit. 17.
Shield.
And then finally 9.
So 1 hit.
1 hit. Doing 4 damage.
Ooh, almost dead.
Etten's turn.
What are you doing?
We are going to cast Snowball Swarm.
Okay.
So everything within 5 feet of a 5-foot radius sphere must make a dexterity saving throw or take a whole bunch of cold damage.
All right. So where are you bringing that down?
Right on our head.
Right on your head?
Yep.
So it hits all of them too?
Yep.
Okay. What do they have to make a saving throw of?
Dex. 14. So I guess we have to make one too.
Yes, if you bring it down on yourself. Absolutely.
Oh, we're good. All right, you gotta roll damage. 3d6.
DC 14?
Yeah.
No, they all failed.
9.
Okay, so they all take 9 and we take half of that.
Okay.
Yeah, we're almost done.
All right, and Jellemy, it's your turn.
That's
to break away.
Yep.
Move here, so that one gets an attack of opportunity if you want.
15 does not hit.
No. And I'm gonna attack this one.
Yep.
We forgot to roll for the
11.
snowball. We're just gonna roll. Not a 1.
Guess
Not a 1?
11 doesn't hit.
No, it does not.
Okay. That's
Oh,
fine.
I'm sorry, it does. It does hit.
Oh.
It does hit.
Then I will do the 8 damage to that one.
Yeah, that
Does
kills
the
him.
gingerbread makeup intentional, Artemis?
So you strike the gingerbread, the ginger man, and as you do, the death stroke causes him to explode and shower everyone around him in frosting and icing. So I need both Jellemy and our Etten friend is already sticky, so Jellemy needs to make a dex save.
Absorbs it.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. So you are not stuck. Okay. We're going to go top of the round now. I have put our 2 friends on the board. So I'm going to say, as you guys were on your way back, people start yelling, "Oh my God, the mill is on fire! The mill is on fire! There are cookie men everywhere!" And you can only assume that this is your friends, so we can get you involved in this. So I've put you on the map. You're back here by the road. And you could take part in the initiative this turn. So starting us off is Lantern.
I'm gonna bonk this fucker with my shillelagh.
Right here. Nice. Whack him good.
17.
17, that is a hit. How much damage from the shillelagh?
It is a D8. That's full damage. D8 plus 4.
So 12?
Hell yeah. 12.
Whack! You knock his head clean off.
Just golf swing it.
And now he's just like reaching around and fisting wildly.
Ugh. Just ugh.
Queef?
Would you say that I could get a sneak attack here?
Absolutely, if your friends are beside it, for sure.
Sweet. I was just hoping they weren't paying attention to me, but that works too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to...
They have no 360 vision. They're flat.
Exactly.
They have
180 vision.
barely.
I'm going to try and... let me see. The one that would be closest to me, that's... Yeah, that one.
Go for it.
Gonna attack it with my...
I'll even give you advantage because he doesn't know you're there.
Well, I mean, if I was going to get sneak attack, I would have to have advantage.
No, your friend's beside it, so that qualifies for sneak attack damage.
19.
19 is a hit, so 7 damage. That his head just got knocked off, and then a quarrel goes.
Oh no,
through.
that wasn't the damage. That was just my second roll.
Oh, okay. So how much damage then?
Great question.
Still enough.
Wow.
The quarrel goes right through, sticks into the outhouse. The cookie man explodes in a shower of icing over Lantern and Allie. Both of you need to make a dex save for me, as you're covered in warm icing that quickly begins to harden.
Why is it warm?
Dirty 20.
You're okay.
You said a dex saving throw?
A dex saving throw, yes.
A 9.
You get all hard.
I'm stuck.
You are restrained.
I'm stuck.
You are
with you now.
restrained. Okay. It is now Allie's turn. No,
like
Allie's turn.
Just like falls off your shoulder and just goes poof into the snow, leaving a lantern-shaped hole in the snow.
Yep. Kind of glances at it, goes, and then swings at this guy.
Swings at the cookie man.
Yep. That is
thanks.
15 to hit.
Yep, absolutely. How much damage?
Uh, 13.
He explodes, showering you with sticky icing. Give me a dex save.
16.
You are okay. Moving right along, it's the Ginger Man. Seeing Lantern down and stuck, they take the advantage, run over, and begin to fist down into the snow.
They're just like fisting the lantern-shaped hole.
14?
That'll hit.
And another 14, so both hit.
Yep.
For a total of 9 damage.
Ow.
And then the ones that are on the Etten, they pay no attention to Jellemy and continue to hit the Etten.
I rolled a 9, and you rolled a 9, and damn.
Using my protection to impose disadvantage on the first one.
Okay. I'm going to reroll it then. It misses. Next one, 12. And the final one, 14.
We still have shield on from last turn.
Okay, 14. So 14 doesn't hit either then. Okay, so they're pounding away on the shield. Kunk, 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 kunk.
Kunk.
And it is now Dundle's turn.
What are we going to do? Wait around my choice.
Dundle muffin.
Dundlebuck.
Let's see here. So I'm just arriving at the scene, correct?
Yes, and you can see the fighting going on back here. You see just cookie men exploding and their icing showering down over Allie and Lantern.
Does the icing taste good though?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
You can eat that.
You just hear
Do any of my friends look hurt yet?
Well, you could maybe hear your Etten friend crying out in pain.
Okay.
And you do hear from a hole in the snow that just had a big gingerbread fist shoved into it. You hear.
Okay, I'm gonna run up there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm just gonna cast Toll the Dead on that first gingerbread.
Yep.
So he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
I got a 12 in total.
That is not enough. Has he taken damage yet?
He has not.
Okay. That is going to be max damage. 8 points of damage.
Nice. Nice.
Necrotic if it matters.
Yeah, like mold starts to grow on him and things like he's turning moldy and old and
I say, hey, you see, that's why you want to keep those cookies in a nice Tupperware, because if you let them stay out in the weather like this, they're gonna get gross.
And I think that's the end of my turn. I don't have any bonus actions I can use.
Okay. It's on to Mogg and Dorsh then.
All right, so we pull out our wand of magic missiles, and we blow 6 charges.
Oh my gosh!
And
Your wand goes off.
We're gonna put 3d4 plus 3 on each one of the guys on us.
Okay.
So the first one. I'm not in control of the rolling here.
6, 7, 8, 9.
9 damage to that one.
He explodes in a shower of
5,
white, sticky icing.
That was my next question. What color was the icing? And now I'm
Totally
perfectly pleased.
How much on the second?
7.
9.
He explodes as well.
And 9 to the third one.
He explodes as well. So all these magic missiles go off and just like pop, 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 and there's just icing everywhere. And I need Jellemy and you to make 3 different deck saves.
Sorry about that.
Sorry.
Really blew your wad on that one.
Everywhere.
It's a 3. A 6.
14.
And an 8. That fails.
Nothing below 11?
Already restrained.
One more. You jinxed me. So.
Did you get below 11? So some of that icing hardens around your goo, and yeah, you're stiff.
You're a wonder ball. You're a Kinder egg.
Okay. Jellemy, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to lay on hands.
Okay. You can take... Okay, is that an action? I was going to say, you can take an action to break all the icing off.
Oh, no. I'm not restrained yet, am I?
Yeah, I thought you failed.
Oh, okay. I thought you just said it was hardening. I thought it was like a...
No,
like
it's solely... You are restrained.
Okay, well, I will... I'm still going to just lay on hands and then I'll worry about myself.
Okay.
So 20 hit points to
Dorsh
Mogg and Dorsh.
Nice. Mogg and Dorsh gets 20 hit points back.
Whoa!
You're filled with celestial joy.
Yay!
Thank
you.
So it's my
Lantern?
pod. It comes out and you just kind of like pats on your face.
He's very tall.
I feel cute.
It's like a little wobbly noodle.
Got a little bit of goo.
Viking called it ginger boocock.
Ow.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I'm glad that this hit well. Okay, so Lantern?
If you're restrained, can you still cast?
You can. If you have to make an attack roll, it's at disadvantage.
Okay.
But if it doesn't require an attack roll, then that's fine.
I'm just gonna.
Or you can use your action to break the icing.
I'm just gonna eat my way out of here.
Nice. Nom, om nom,
Yeah,
om nom.
just like no, not even nom nom. It's just.
Either way, you eat your fill. It's delicious. Maybe the best icing you've ever tasted.
Ooh.
Quiff?
Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna move up. And since I can fly, I think I'm just gonna fly on top of the
miller's house?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Absolutely.
Put out the fire.
No, the actual mill's on fire, not the miller's house.
Oh, I
I
thought
mean,
you
you
said
could
it was
you
on
could
the
certainly
mill.
change that, but yeah, this is on fire.
Yeah, we can set the house on fire later.
The
Yeah,
roof,
exactly.
the roof,
Oh,
the
the
roof
fire.
is on
Let
fire.
it all burn!
Light 'em up.
And then I'm gonna attack that guy
Okay.
again with my crossbow.
Yes. Sniper.
Would I still have? Yeah, because there's people next to him. Would I still have the?
You wouldn't have advantage to hit, but if you do hit, you'll have sneak attack damage.
Cool. It is a 19 again.
That is a hit.
Cool.
How much damage?
That is
An 8?
sure.
He's not quite dead.
Not dead yet.
Did that add in your sneak attack too?
Yeah, it's weird because it showed a 3 on my screen.
Yeah. It says
I don't
3
know.
plus 5 for 8.
Yeah, I mean that checks out.
Does that check out? Okay.
Yeah.
So you blast him, but he doesn't quite die. After you, we have Ali.
Okay, I'm gonna step up against this guy here.
Yeah, he stops pounding down on Lantern for a moment and looks up to see you towering over it.
Yep, with all my spooky spirits standing around me.
Cookie?
And okay, so that is 14 to hit.
That is a hit. Damage?
Uh, 10 damage.
Okay.
And then he has, so because I forgot about this the last time, but he has disadvantage on any attack roll that isn't against me.
Oh, cool. Okay. All right. Well, it is their turn, and they're going to go against you. So this one comes over and immediately spits on you. So give me a dex save.
That's 19 on die, so
You're
20,
you're fine.
20.
And the other one that you just hit, he attacks you with his fist. 16.
That hits.
That hits for 6, but it only does half, right? So 3.
Yep.
There you go. That's them. So it's Dundlebuck.
Okay. The roll 20 is loading weirdly for me, so I'm
That's okay.
having trouble seeing the map.
Straight ahead of you, you have 2 cookie men, and they are fighting Ali and Lantern.
Okay.
You could make it to them to melee if you so choose to.
Yeah, let me go ahead and I'm gonna hit one of them with a guiding bolt.
Oh, I like that. Roll to hit and tell me what you get.
It's a 25 to hit.
Well, that is a hit. How much damage?
18 points of radiant.
So there is a flash of light, and then there is white goo everywhere. Ali and Lantern, please make a dex save.
But I'm in the hole.
I'll give you advantage.
Yay.
Ali's in the yellow snow. I'm just saying. 16, that's fine.
16 and a 19.
You're fine. You're fine. Okay. And
Just like you see, it's like a red hat and a nose, and then pops back down as soon as the explosion happens.
And then
As
there's
it
just
explodes, I just yell, "Oh, sorry there!"
cookie crumbs and icing
Just
everywhere.
Like,
Our Etton's turn. What is Mogg and Dorsh doing?
I'm
oh
missing.
my god, you only have one head.
That's okay. That's
I
okay.
think the invisibility is still up.
That's right. That's right. What would you like to do there, Mogg and Dorsh?
Is it an action to break the restraint?
Mm-hmm.
I will do so.
Okay. And would you like to move? Because you can still move.
I can't
After
reach
you break...
move, so I will move in a minute.
I can move you if you'd like to tell me where you'd like to go.
Just move us a little bit closer towards the ship cookie.
Oh.
Okay.
Is it actually made out of shit?
No. Jellemy?
Okay. Ew.
It's just a shit coating.
I'm also going to try and break out of my
Yep.
shell.
It's just spending an action. It breaks out automatically.
Okay.
And now you can take your movement as well.
Right up to this guy.
Nice. So top of the round, Lantern.
Cool. Oh yeah, he's flanked. That's fine. So, you know when in the in cartoons where like burrowing animals are burrowing underneath the ground,
Yes.
and there's like a little mound that just like
The Bugs Bunny.
just like blah.
Absolutely.
Kind of like
Absolutely.
that, but in the snow.
Okay.
And you hear a swing and kind of like this like the sound of a buzz saw or like a vacuum cleaner, and the gingerbread man gets a little bit shorter. And as I use a transmutation cantrip called Primal Savagery to cause my teeth and fingernails to sharpen, and you can do with that what you will, but it's under the snow, so nobody can see it. He's just the gingerbread man.
It's a sneak attack from below.
Yeah.
So you want to make your attack and give yourself advantage because you're beneath the snow.
Yeah. Good thing I had advantage. Okay. 16 and my modifier spell attack. My spell attack is +6, so that is 16 + 6.
22.
Mm-hmm.
And
To hit?
how much damage?
It is going to be 11 points of damage.
11. This final Cookie Man explodes, coating down Allie, Jellemy, and Lantern because you're right beneath it. It just falls all through the snow.
Just goes into my mouth. Ah.
I rolled an 11.
There's
We call that a Northland steamer. Down it comes.
Yeah, just got
Icing-
shorter as it just whop.
Icing everywhere. That is the last of them. So even if even if you fail, it's easy to break apart. Can we maybe take our break there?
Absolutely. We'll be right
Sound
back.
good? And we'll be right back
little
with
red hat
more
just pokes up out of
cookie
the snow.
innuendo.
We'll be back. Hello, we're back.
We are back.
We killed some cookies.
The cookie men are dead. The mill is on fire. And you have an unconscious miller in the house. And I now return you to your chaotic craziness. What would you like to do?
Quiff is going to eat as much icing off of his companions as possible.
Okay. As I said, the most delicious icing you have ever tasted.
Quick question: when the cookies were exploding, did any of it hit the fire?
No.
Okay.
Or-
That'd be too convenient.
I thought
No,
it would be like a.
That mill is on
natural-
fire. And it's going up quick.
That's a loss.
I'm just sort of standing in front of the mill going, "Oh, ain't that a pretty thing to see? Horribly devastating to those who have a financial investment in this property, but I mean, it is pretty."
One
You
little,
know,
one little red mitten.
As you're saying that, and everybody's looking at this burning effigy of a windmill, the miller comes out. He has a big lump on his head where he maybe hit the counter when he went down. He's limping, and he seems to be very disoriented.
I go
Cool.
up to him, flick him in the forehead with my pseudopod. What
Ew.
the hell was that about?
While they're questioning him, Lantern, you're gonna see like one little red mitten and another little red mitten climb up out of the hole, and just like a little nose, a little hat, and then they'll reach out, and if you'll let me, cast shape water and just spew it from the river over on top of the mill.
What's the range on shape water?
I will get there if I can. I don't care.
Okay,
I'll run as fast as my little legs can let me.
It's a fair distance, but I'll let you do that.
Throw me! Meow.
Wait.
Wait! I leave. I duck back into the hole, and you hear a. On a hover bike comes Lantern.
So you're crazy frog.
And that's how I am able to do the thing. On my hover bike.
Using your hover bike and your shape water spell, you douse the fire.
Yeah, it's like every time he backs up, he's like.
Jellemy,
That was going here.
the miller, as you slap, flick him, he looks at you and he's like, why? Stop that! Who are you?
You tried to take a flail to me. Failed, by the way, but...
I tried to take my flail to you. And then he's like, my mill is on fire!
I feel
And
like
then
this
we're-
is karma.
We're working on that.
Hopefully you have insurance.
We.
He looks around and takes in all of you, and yeah, he just sort of stumbles back and sits down on the steps on the back of his house.
Allie's looking down in the hole that Lantern was in, very confused as to where the fuck the hover bike came from.
You'll never know.
Mr. Dundlebuck is just walking around to every pile of gingerbread that he can find.
Yes.
Just sort of gathering it up. He's like, "Did anybody else want this? No? Okay, I'm just gonna... we don't
Gonna
waste
add it to
food
the
in this
Tupperware.
household." And I'm just pulling out empty containers and filling them with gingerbread and then pulling them into my shell.
Okay.
There's as the hover bike does the jalopy do, and just kind of the, I forget what it's called, the engine doing the thing. Sputtering, that's the word.
Backfire.
Backfire.
Yeah, you hear it backfire once or twice, and it just goes poof, poof, and just continues.
Okay.
But it does sound.
Sounds like you need to replace the radiator on that thing.
And it just goes. What?
So he looks at you, Jellemy. He says, "I don't remember attacking you."
Well, you did. And I did not appreciate that.
Well, for what it's worth, I apologize.
I accept your apology. What do you remember?
I love that you switched to your Ram voice.
Yeah, I
Okay.
heard that too. Yeah,
Yep.
you did.
I remember.
That's why I was so confused. I was like, why is Ram here?
I remember Bielke coming and buying out all my flour.
Okay.
Oh my god, I gave him my flour. I don't think I sold it to him. I think I gave him all my flour.
Bialki.
Do we know Bialki?
No, that's a new name for you that you've heard.
I think he was the cousin in that show Perfect Strangers.
I was too old for that reference, but
The mill is out, and the hover bike has come over, and just like he feels prompted to explain who the fuck that is.
Good reference.
he tells you that Bielke, the baker, who lives on Drury Lane.
I was gonna say who lives on Drury Lane.
No.
The Muffin Man.
You gave
He's
all
the
of
Muffin
your
Man.
flour to the baker? That doesn't seem like a very good business decision.
I don't know why I did that.
Arcana check to see if there's some residuals of certain types of magic called
I'd like-
control.
I'd like to do a medicine check to see if he's been drugged.
Okay. You give me medicine, you give me Arcana.
19 plus 5.
It's a nat
That's very good.
20.
Nice.
That's a 26.
You don't think there's...
Even if
you-
he hasn't been drugged, I want to know what drugs this guy has done in his lifetime.
Cocaine.
You don't
Take
think
like
he's
a
been
hair
drugged,
sample.
Yeah,
You
I'm
don't
doing a
think he's
full
been
drug
drugged?
panel.
but Lantern, maybe under the effects of a charm of some type.
You have been charmed, is what he kind of comes to the. He's been charmed. He comes to the conclusion via druidic telepathy. Why is there? And also he feels compelled. He feels as if he's been asked about why there's a fucking bloody wagon in his backyard.
He looks over at the wagon and he says, "I feel like that arrived with Bielke and 4 pigs."
Hey, were they
Four?
walking on their hind legs?
As you say that, like his eyes go as big as saucers, and he goes, They were walking on their hind legs, and they had ladles."
Oh no! No!
Why would a pig have ladles?
Oh my God! Full circle, grim. Ah. So they could go wee wee wee.
Why would they go pee?
No, I think they mean they're French.
Oh, okay.
Great. So Briark then put it back to Eldrick.
So Briark breeds French pigs and also has a bakery shop. And then brought you a bloody wagon, and you gave him all of your flour. And also, in 1973, you smoked a lot of marijuana.
Didn't we all?
Yes, all of the above. All of the above.
If Lantern were to have a look around the place, would they be finding a dead goblin?
You can give me a investigation check or
Yeah.
perception, whatever's, or survival, whatever works.
They all work, really.
Allie's ghosts disappear finally. And she's kind of like,
You get calm again.
yeah.
Dirty
Oh.
20.
I'll search specifically we didn't set the windmill on fire, right?
Yes, you did.
Oh, never mind then. I wasn't
Dorf-
here.
We
Dorf
didn't.
and Mogg.
I'm
It's not
operating
on-
under the assumption
It's not on
that-
fire anymore. It's fine.
No, it's
I'm
not on
operating
fire.
under the
It's
assumption that the gingerbread set the windmill,
the roof is
windmill
getting
on
charred,
fire.
but it's okay.
We weren't there
Yeah.
when it caught on fire.
Yeah,
so we're
It's just
responsible.
soggy now.
So you take a look at the premises. What did we get?
I rolled a dirty 20 on survival.
Okay, no, you don't find a body anywhere. You even look in the shitter.
Just slams it shut immediately. Just
The
like
shitter's full of goblins. No.
uses it, then comes out after a toilet flush and like
So-
a sound of washing hands.
I rolled
As-
a nat 1 on perception, so I'm just standing in front of the windmill with my hands on my hips going, hey, this can't possibly be up to code.
So he puts together a timeline for you that he thinks Bjalki came here maybe 2 days ago, and him and his pigs told him to deliver all the flour he has up to Bjalki's bakery.
Mm-hmm.
And he remembers taking a few loads that way this morning.
And you said the cart from the blue cod piece was here, right?
Yeah, that's this cart. This is like the baker's cart, and he probably has a couple horses for that tied up around here somewhere. But there's also the cart from behind the cod piece here.
Exactly how many loads did he take?
The hell?
He took 3 loads. 3 loads.
Okay, thank you. Just checking.
3 loads.
I thought there were only 2 pigs.
He said there were 4.
Yeah.
Oh, so 3 out of 4, you bet.
Yeah, so Quiff's just gonna like fly closer to the miller and just ask why the Godfather's cart is here.
I don't know. Bjalki brought it.
Was there rum on it whenever it arrived here?
The cookies had to be spicy for some reason.
I think so.
Were they rum raisin?
I
They
take
were-
a big bite of gingerbread. Hey,
Yeah.
those are gingerbread if ever I've had it.
He says, I think...
Landra just like telepathically relays that they were not rum raisin, they were hell raisin.
You got me there.
That was a good joke.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I think we have to go find this baker.
Uh-huh.
I think the baker's probably our best bet for where we go next.
Should we
As long
not?
as there's not a... As long as
Should
there's
we
not
tell
a
the
butcher
father?
baker. Not yet. I think we should probably find some more clues first.
Okay. So we're going to go back to this map. And you guys, in a music montage, make your way through the town, across the bridge, and you end up at this building up here on the corner. And this long road that wraps across the back side of the city is Drury Lane.
Huh.
And you see Bjalki's Bakery. And it smells wonderful, and there's pies cooling just inside the shop window.
Now, how do we want to do this? Do we want to break up and maybe one group goes around the back and one group goes for a frontal assault, or maybe we try and play this kind of cool?
We should
definitely
definitely
do
do
a
a
pincer
pincer attack.
The whole
Watch out for
hat
the
just,
whistles, though.
tilts, and Lantern reaches under their beard and pulls out their dulcimer. Eh?
Are you walking in?
Yeah, Quiff is going in immediately.
Yeah.
I'll follow.
Is there like a bell?
There, back door.
Yeah, there is a back door. You head around the back.
I go for the back door.
They're
So for
going-
those
Yeah.
going in the front, you
I'll
you
go
push
with-
the door open, and there's like a bell that rings
I'll go with
as the
Jellemy
door
around
hits it. And a woman comes out to greet you. She has sort of auburn, reddy brown hair. She's obviously been working with flour and baking. She smiles at you. Can I help you?
Are you the proprietor?
Holds up dulcimer.
Well, I'm Yovana. And you're looking for Bjelke. Bjelke's been gone.
Where to?
She looks you up and down, and she then says, he's headed into the south.
Insight check. What's my modifier? +6. Okay. Well,
Did Dorsh and I can never keep the two. Mogg and Dorsh around the back with Jellyman.
Yep.
I went around the back with Jelly.
Okay, and the other three, we've got
I went through the front door.
Turtle, Owl, and Red
No.
Hat through the front door.
that's a very different race.
And what did you get for your insight?
21 on my insight.
23.
Nice.
Jesus.
We're an insightful
I have a
group.
+6, man. I put my proficiencies in place.
The two of you both believe like she's not being forward, but you also can definitely tell that she's a little like she's never seen anyone or anything like the three of you. So yeah, she's
Lantern
definitely
sorry.
She's definitely a little unsure of you, and no, you don't think that he's gone south.
Yeah.
I pull out a little notepad. I flip it open. I'm like, hey, listen, ma'am, can you describe your relationship to this Balaki?
You think I'm some sort of strumpet? Some sort of tart?
I actually was wondering if you were like his wife, maybe, or I wasn't sure. Then, if you were, I was gonna say, do you know that he's in love with a goblin woman? And try and surprise you with that, but you seem like you're already on the defensive here, so I'm like not sure what's happening.
I'm a journeyman. I've got my guild papers.
Oh, that's awesome. I tried to go in down that road, but
what do you mean, Bjelke's in love with a goblin? What are you talking about?
You didn't know he was in love with a goblin?
Certainly did not. For those of you that have come around the back, you can sort of hear from the shop this back and forth. Behind, there are 4 bags of flour stacked by the back door. And there was obviously a wagon in and out of here. But, his wagon could probably carry a dozen bags of flour.
Distribution.
I want to ask about the pig people.
Okay, what do you say?
Does he associate with any bipedal pigs or anything like that?
And what? Sorry. So who made the incredibly high insight checks? Were not from you, no. But the two of you can tell that she's being a little. She's avoiding as she answers this. She goes, "Pigs? I don't know anything about pigs."
Lantern puts their little red mittens on their beard hips and kind of taps their foot and just tilts their hat. And I would like to intimidate with this this tiny little annoyed little gnome.
Can I supply the help action to that by just folding my arms and shaking my head like I'm just really disappointed in her?
Sure, roll with
Quiff
advantage.
is just gonna
Roll with
pop
advantage.
up like owls do when they're angry.
Okay. So everybody's
A nat 20?
She makes a run for the back door.
I just loudly go, oh, we got a runner.
I'm gonna say she runs right out the back door into the three of you.
Just into your arms.
Oh,
Yeah.
hello, and I wrap her in my arms, and my pseudopod comes and curls around her head and just pats the top of it. Hello!
So she's standing there looking very uncomfortable behind the bakery. And more than a little intimidated, running into the likes of Dorsh and...
Pick her up by the collar.
Yeah, okay. You pick her up, and she's like struggling. She's like, "Put me down! Put me down immediately!"
Lantern like appears in the back door and just kind of holds little red mitten like up towards their nose, like, and like.
So Dorsh got them out like this, and there's a long tendril plasma wrapped around her.
Yep.
You just like slowly drip off back onto the snow.
So you take her inside.
Yeah, that's what Lantern's trying to get everyone to do to get out this fucking streets. They go over and they like flip the open sign to be back in 10 minutes, lunch break or whatever.
Okay.
Closes the shades and then like goes and behind the counter and makes up a little cookie plate, leaves some gold on the counter for it, and then like just like sits everyone down at everyone at the table.
She's looking very nervous.
It's like cookie plate, water, and then tea, milk, and sugar. And then just like, and hops up into a chair and folds little mitten hands on table.
To our Etten friend, Dorsh and Mogg, you guys are like crouched in here.
Oh, what you doing?
I don't know. What am I doing? You're gonna hurt me?
If I wanted to hurt you, I would just consume you.
Is there a chair in here?
Sure.
We're all sitting in chairs.
I pull the chair over and like turn it so it's like backwards.
So you got
like,
detention.
Sit in it with my arms folded on it. I'm like, listen, we don't want to hurt you. We're here to help. You seem like you're in a tricky situation there. You've been put in one of those what's the word there? A no-win scenario. But we're here to give you a way to win. So why don't you tell us what you got going on? Tell us about the ladle pigs. Tell us about the kidnappings and the rum snatching. Tell us about the sentient gingerbread men. Tell us all of that, and then we can make it all go away. This seems like a lovely shop. We want you to have many, many more successful years running it.
So you can tell,
counselor.
You can tell a lot of what you said. She's like, her look of surprise was genuine. She says, I don't know what Bjelke. I don't know where he is. He left me in charge of his shop for the last 6 months. I've been doing my damnedest. I'm making journeyman wages, but working like a master here.
While this conversation's going on, Quiff is just gonna like pull out his dagger, take one of the pies, and start scooping it out, eating it with the dagger, just like.
Okay. It's good. It's good. She says.
Still rolling on that insight.
Your insight is still. I'm still using that number for this, this encounter.
So she seems Bjelke.
She doesn't seem to. Well, you think when she says she hasn't seen him, you think there's probably been some time where she hasn't seen him, but you still feel like she's trying to be
she's
relatively
half truthing.
Elusive. Yes.
So okay.
She tells you that she knows that Bjelke had talked to Scully and and that she got some flour, and that Scully took the rest of the flour to the north wall behind Drury Lane.
So to the north wall.
Oh.
She does know about the pig people. I don't know where they came from. A few weeks ago, they showed up here for some ingredients. Some yeast and things like that.
So it's it comes there's a telepathic conclusion of a pawn, not a king.
So you're saying that the pig people are the ones pulling the strings here, then?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Bjelke's always had it in for that church on the hill.
Why? What's wrong with the church?
That's new information.
Lantern like
I don't know why. He always was very angry about the winter cake.
Do you not make the winter cake here? Is that like a third party individual is in charge of making that?
They make it up. They make it up at the shrine. They bless it and everything.
Yeah. So he's missing out on business there.
Then they bring it down into the town, and they give it to poor people. To quote Bialki, like poor people need winter cake.
Oh! At that, Lantern kind of pushes himself up from the table.
So because they're poor, they don't deserve winter cake?
As
I
always,
agree
the
with
true
you.
villain here is capitalism.
It's always nice to get a treat at the winter solstice. I agree with you, but he's like totally off his rocker.
Is there like any like paintings or like drawings on the walls of this Bialki person or anything like that?
No, there's not.
Okay. When was last time he was seen?
Well, like I said, a couple months.
A couple months? You said 6 months earlier.
Yeah, well, a couple months.
So which is
story's really falling apart here.
Is she being true? Is she being any types of truthful right there? Is she still withholding shit?
Yes.
Okay. Lantern will flip the table.
So you flip the table.
Mm-hmm.
I use
And
my
it's like-
pseudopod to put the table back after it's done.
But slightly removed from
yeah,
where
they're
Lantern
they're
is
standing there with their little red mittens on, their little
2
bearded
weeks.
hips.
2 weeks. I saw him 2 weeks ago.
So first it was 6 months, then it was a couple of months, and now it's 2 weeks then.
Look, I'm not involved with his cockamamie plan. I
Then
don't
why are you trying to protect him then?
I don't know.
Listen, we've all been there. We've all been in a situation where you're employed by a bad person and you're like, well, do I get caught up in this or do I keep my job? There's always that problem. But what I'm asking you is, would you rather make sure that he gets away with his clearly evil plot, and you keep working for him, or would you like us to get rid of him and stop this evil plot, and then this whole place is just up for new management?
You think I could keep the bakery?
Here's the thing, lass. I don't think anybody gives a flying fuck about this place. So I don't think anybody's gonna notice if you're just in charge now.
Is there like an office in here, or like an office door or anything like that?
There is a room off the back where she obviously has been living.
Oh, so not like Bialki's office or something like that?
No.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Well, I just know that he took the rest of the flour and some rum to the north wall.
Can you tell us where specifically on the north wall?
She hesitantly begins to rise towards the window and watches the little hat to make sure it doesn't get more aggressive. And then she makes her way over to the front window. She sort of draws the curtains and points across to the north side of the street, and there's an alleyway running between a pair of buildings.
I think we've seen all we need to see here.
He took it back there.
Lantern will do the and hop down onto the floor.
Okay.
Go up to her, reach under their beard, pull out little satchel, and shake little gold tinkly sounds, and give it to her. And we'll turn around and just go out.
The door opens, the bell jingles.
Ding ding
As you
ding
walk
ding.
down the
ding.
street.
Close.
Okay. Does everyone else follow?
Yeah.
Put my pseudopod on her shoulder. Give it a couple pats. Maybe you should think about who you work with from now on.
I was just an employee. I was just a. And she watches you all one by one.
There's just like
walk out
a feeling
into the street.
into the air. It's just like we are all victims of capitalism, even if we must participate in it. We do not perpetuate it.
So you go down the alley and you find yourself up here, just by the north wall. And sure enough, there are wagon tracks that lead here, and there is a flattened out area where obviously the delivery was made. And there are pig hooves everywhere.
Okay.
Could I roll an investigation to try and figure out like where they might have gone from here?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Investigation or survival for this.
I will roll survival.
Yeah, my investigation's way better.
24. Because that's +6 in my survival.
So 13 for me.
A 13?
Yeah.
Well, it's you're having a little bit of a trouble, but with that high of a survival, you see that the tracks are leading to a house down the way.
Is it made of sticks?
No, as the group of you gets closer, the chimney is really like there's a lot of heat coming out of the chimney. You can see like the heat vapors and then smoke, but it has to get away from the chimney a bit before it actually gets to smoke. And there is a strong smell of rum in the air.
That's probably what we're looking for.
I would like to stealthily approach.
Now do we tell the father?
I mean, we should probably.
You're
see
muted,
what
Hunter.
That would explain why nothing is being done when I'm saying things. I figure we'll just take care of it for him and then give it to him once it's done.
No sense doing it half-assed.
Nope, only full ass.
Only full-ass.
Hey, we got an idea. And we cast Enlarge Reduce on ourselves.
Okay. Are we getting bigger or smaller?
We're getting smaller.
Okay.
And we're going to climb up onto the roof to get ready to go down the chimney.
It's so hot in there.
Or I can fly.
Wait,
And I'm
before-
small.
Too late, we already did it.
Oh wait, I cast resistance on you.
Oh, lovely.
Okay, so wait a minute. Everybody can fly that. I'm gonna let the Etten do their thing though. They cast reduce. They get up on the chimney.
I cast guidance on them before they leave.
So just before they go down the chimney, we get a guidance and a resistance. So you will be the
Ready
first.
to like kick the door in.
Okay, there is a back door.
I go to the back door.
We're gonna wait on the roof, and when we hear that door get open, we're going down the chimney.
Or are you going down before? Or
No, once we hear the door open, we're going down the chimney.
okay. Look, I'm just gonna put the party one in here because it's not a big place. So let me get you on this map.
Hold on, I gotta roll for when we cast Enlarge Reduce.
Yeah, roll for a magic spike.
Nope.
Okay.
Hey,
Go.
I look around at everybody. I'm like, hey, should I knock?
Sure.
Those pigs.
No.
I pound
Oh
on
no.
the door. I pound on the door and I say, ladle pigs, let me come in.
I fucking knew it! Oh my fucking gods, I fucking knew it!
I was wondering where this thing was.
Grandma
So,
got run over by a reindeer
So
for
listen,
this shit.
I'm gonna say you're pounding on the door. The door actually swings open. Inside, you see the biggest piece of fruit cake / solstice cake, winter cake that you. It's massive. It's like it's bigger than your Etten, and it's just lying in a big lump in the center of a circle that is pulsing with red
energy around and around, and 4 pig chefs with ladles stand about, dancing a little jig, and they're chanting under their breath. As you burst through the room, there is another man in the next room, who you can only assume is Bialki.
He looks like he needs some sleep.
He looks like
I don't know,
Edward
like-
Scissorhands.
I'm not gonna lie.
As they bust
What?
in the front door, we'll bust in the back door.
Okay,
We're double penetrating this house.
thank
Triple
you.
penetrating with the chimney.
Pincer attack.
Thank you. Okay, well then, if that's the case, who's coming in the front? Who's coming in the back? Let's do this. Let's do this right. So Mogg and Dorsh come down the chimney.
Fire in the back.
Allie coming in the back
Yep. With Jellemy.
with Jellemy, and everybody else is coming through the front.
Yeah.
I'll probably go to the back.
Unless there's a window.
They are, but they're boarded up.
To the walls.
Okay, so Queef is coming in the back.
All these pigs will fall.
And is Dundlebuck coming in the front with lantern?
Absolutely.
Okay. So as you come in, the pigs are like squealing and oinking, and they've got their ladles up. They also pull out cleavers. And Bialki's like, please, you cannot stop this. You have to let it finish.
Watch me,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
Ow.
Yeah, I want to blast this motherfucker.
Okay, then let's just roll initiative. Nope, I want to blast this motherfucker.
Oh,
Oh no.
Anyone higher than a 20?
we have a natural 20 plus 2.
Nice. So 22
Nice.
for our Etten.
17.
Anyone higher than 17?
18.
18? 18 for Queef. Lantern is on 17?
Yep.
You do whatever you want.
Anyone between 10 and 15?
14.
Oh, what'd I do? I did it.
14 is our Jello.
I think our heads can kiss.
10 for Dundlebuck.
Okay, I'm on 12 and 10 for Dundle. Who am I missing?
Allie got a 5.
Thank you, Allie.
Somebody's got to do it.
Okay, so the first to react is Mogg and Dorsh.
Who the
All right,
fuck is that? Oh. Huh.
We come
Sorry.
flying down the chimney.
Yes, you come out at the bottom. You're going to take a little bit of fire damage because they've really got a roaring fire going down there. But you do have resistance.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe, does that give us resistance to an element for one turn?
It gives
resistance to an element,
right?
and or as well as a plus D4 to a saving throw.
Okay. So you're going to take 2 points of damage as you come crashing down out of the fire pit. Soot flies everywhere. And then what do we do, you two?
We're gonna parkour roll into the room, out of the fireplace.
Okay. Are you rolling into the circle?
I probably didn't know it was there, so let's say yes.
Yep. Because we just rolled right out.
Yeah. Didn't really have a good lay of
the land.
Yeah. Just,
as you do that, your diminish spell is essentially eaten by the rolling magic, and you put 1 foot into a very mushy bread.
Uh-oh.
And everyone sees the fiery circle of light flare with energy.
Whoops.
Now what would you like to do?
We would like to twin spell a Chaos Bolt.
Fantastic. So who are we shooting with the Chaos Bolts?
2 pigs.
Okay. Top 2 or bottom 2 or side 2?
Top
Top 2. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say you weren't quite fully enlarged when this spell goes off, like it's happening as you fire the spell. Go ahead, though.
Chimney explodes as you
Give me a roll for the first one.
Okay.
squeeze out an ant-sized shit.
That's a natural 20.
Natural 20. Nicely done.
And a 10, which is a 16.
That is also a hit. So
All
you
right.
hit them both. So the pig with the crit.
All right, so
Do
it's...
you have your table up there to figure out what type of energy it is and all the rest of it?
Yes.
And remember, doubles on the 8s means that it bounces.
Okay.
Now we're sure this is bad, right? That we're stopping bad people doing a bad thing.
No, because nobody asked any questions.
On the oh wait, and then again because the crit.
I love that you came in like a SWAT team. Front door, back door, and
Through the ceiling.
down the chimney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like National Lampoon's, just D&D.
I should get some combat music going here. Let's.
Doesn't that describe like every game that we're all in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
How much was it?
Can't remember.
20. Okay, so the crit is 26 lightning damage.
Yeah, that pig explodes and you smell ham everywhere.
Ooh.
Gross.
Bacon.
All right,
Bones.
the second one is 2d8 plus 6.
Oh, you know what? I just forgot. Hold on a second.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
I didn't even see
Also,
them.
there's a Tarask.
As one does.
Not today.
Against a bunch of level 4s.
A gingerbread Tarask.
I like those odds.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. So the pig explodes. You smell bacon everywhere.
And the second one takes 12 fire damage.
Yeah.
And then we're going to roll 2d20s and see if either of the spells
Yes, please.
automatic surge. Nope.
Okay. And this pig took 12.
12 fire.
He's not quite dead, but he's burning.
Smells good in there.
Yes. Queef?
All right, I'm going to witch bolt the baker.
Okay.
One cast.
Right across it into the other room.
Son of a bitch, that's a nat one.
Oh no.
Shit, what's it doing the upcast?
So the lightning screeches across the wall and then seems to be attracted right down into the red ring as your witch bolt fires into it, and with one pig missing, like a cymbal, rolling on the ground, it starts to roll in an awkward pattern, coursing with your lightning from the witch bolt. Yeah.
I'm just waiting for this to be like Akira, but with a fruitcake.
Okay, who's next? We have Lantern.
Okay, I would like to use a free action prior to my action.
Yes.
Roll dice.
With druidic telepathy, impose the question to the baker. Even homeless people deserve winter cake.
Okay.
Is there any reaction to that?
He looks very angry at you.
He says, no, they don't.
You feel he does not agree with that statement.
I turn into a polar bear.
Nice.
Just as tiny, like.
Polar bear time.
Yeah.
I'm picturing your beard just growing
Yes.
and encompassing you, and it just keps swelling, and then
Yes.
bare head and legs
Yes.
come out of it.
Yes, that's exactly how it happened.
Okay.
The little hat has fallen to the ground, and
I want the polar bear still wearing it.
the polar bear will reach down with dainty little claws and just like pick it up and put it back on its head.
It perfectly goes over one ear.
Yeah.
Jellemy?
I'm going to just basically stalk through the thing. Glorp
Yes.
through it.
Yes.
Oh, hey Lantern. And then I'm gonna bitch smack the baker
Okay.
with my scimitar.
Richard, the baker, the candlestick maker.
Oh, yeah. Like 6.
6?
6.
That does not hit.
No, it doesn't.
And now it's their turn. Now it's their turn. Let's see here.
I love how you made Lantern's token bigger. Ah.
So, Bjalki opens a dimension door and steps through.
Itch.
Does that incur an opportunity? No.
I do not believe so. No.
Technically, he is leaving the space.
Yeah.
I know, but I know that teleportation doesn't usually provoke that, like with things like.
Yeah, we know. We're just trying to
etc.
grasp at straws.
You can, says he can bring a no. He's not going to do that. Okay, so he steps through the door and it closes behind him. His pigs attack. This one runs after Jellemy. So the first one is taking a swing at our big guy here, and he gets a 14. I don't think that hits the Etten, does it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it does. It does. 4 points of damage.
Is that ladle damage?
That is he's using a cleaver on you.
Ugh.
The other one stings a cleaver at Allie. 14.
That just hits.
3 points of damage.
Rude.
And on Jellemy, 12 does not hit, I assume.
I know, 12 does not hit.
Okay. And then we're on to Dundlebuck.
Dundlebuck goes, well, gosh dang it, he teleported away. I like lean so I can see into the room with everybody else. I'm like, you guys got the pigs? All right, you got the pigs. And then I go back out the door. I'm just looking around for this guy.
Yes, you come outside the door, and Dundlebuck looks up, and you see him flying a few hundred feet above the building.
Oh, I'm so glad you said that because I did take a fun spell. Anyway, continue.
A few hundred feet.
Yeah, about almost 200 feet.
That is beyond my capabilities. I just sort of yell up, hey!
What's your next
You gonna come down here and fight me, or are you staying up there like a coward?
I love that. Oh, okay.
I would love that to be a persuasion check.
Credo said
He
Mostly
No.
because my intimidation is garbage.
on the screen.
he will yell back actually down to Dundlebuck. You need to run, my friend. You need to run.
You
Allie?
need to, like, die.
I will hold an action to attack him if he gets within
Sure.
range.
Okay.
I'm gonna rage,
All right.
and my little ghosties pop out again,
Yes.
and then I'm gonna attack the pig that tried to stab me because rude.
Absolutely. Very rude.
16.
That is a hit.
So 9 total damage, and then they have disadvantage against anything that isn't me.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. And that ends the round. And at this point, the magical circle collapses in on itself. And there is a enormous shake
that rocks the entire city as this
Chocolate
tremor. Yeah, as this tremor pushes out from your location. And the fruitcake begins to rise.
The yeast makes the dough rise.
Oh, yes. The fruitcake grows and grows, shattering the building around you, sending you and the pigs flying in all directions. As Bjelke's creation is unleashed against Aylesford. It is a fruitcake titan
Oh, God.
of gigantic proportions.
That picture is even holding a polar bear.
Yeah, I noticed that, Hunter.
We're gonna change maps here, everybody. So one square on the city map is one hex on here is actually 40 feet, and that is the size of the base of the fruitcake titan. He is colossal in size.
Hey, thanks. I hate it.
There he is. The party is scattered around him. We'll just be doing sort of theater of the mind as to where you are. Bjelke is flying well above the creature as it lets out an enormous roar, and from its mouth belches forth a rum fog. And I need everyone in the party to give me a saving throw.
Constitution saving throw to not get drunk.
Correct.
Yep.
A Constitution save. If you have poison resistance, it does apply.
Can I make an argument for my deep Midwestern roots should give me advantage on this roll?
Sure, I'll take it.
Is this considered magical?
Magical.
17 for...
Well,
I rolled
is it considered
so
magical?
poorly.
I don't know if it's considered magical. I'll say no. I'll say no.
And I'll keep my roll.
Jeremy, we're going to use Tides of Chaos to have advantage on this.
Okay, you're gonna use your Tides of Chaos to get advantage on the roll?
Oh, we needed it.
Yeah.
Last thing we
So
don't
we
need
went
a
from
drunk
5 to
polar
a
bear.
natural 20.
Nice. I rolled a nat 1, so I'm glad I had advantage on it, but the second roll was still just a 7, so it's a 10.
Okay. So how this works is let me get the rules out here.
Keep that extra.
Hate rum raisin.
I hate rum raisin.
Who puts walnuts in their desserts?
Unfortunately,
So
a lot of
the
people.
DC was 14. The DC was 14.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Do we take half?
If you're caught in the cloud, you are poisoned. So there's no save for that. If you failed your save, though, you become stunned for 1d6 rounds, and I'll let you roll that yourself.
Awesome.
And if you beat the 14,
If you beat the 14, then you're just poisoned. You're just a
Okay.
little tipsy.
drunk polar bear in the streets.
I
So
have
the polar
have
bear
the
is, the polar bear
incredible
is
ability.
poisoned. Who else is poisoned? I guess everybody is technically poisoned. It's just a matter who is stunned. I guess is the real.
Bunch of
I am stunned.
Not me.
I have the incredible ability of almost every time I play in a game on the Vactaire, I end up in some way losing many rounds of combat. It happens every time.
Yep.
So you're stunned. Did our Etten get stunned?
No, we're just poisoned.
Just poisoned. And how about our owlet? Nope. And Jelly?
No, I'm good.
Okay. So it's now our Etten's turn.
Oh boy. Okay.
I'm just keeping your tokens here at the side so I can track stuff on them.
That's smart.
I think we're just gonna firebolt it.
Okay.
No, let's chaos bolt it.
Damn.
Oh, one cast.
Yeah, level 1 Chaos Bolt.
Okay, level 1 Chaos Bolt.
All right. Sorry, is it a roll to hit?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a roll to hit.
On hit. So are we at disadvantage because we're poisoned?
Correct.
Mm-hmm. So
14.
lowest is a 20.
Lowest is a 20?
Yeah.
Well, that's definitely a hit.
Okay, so 2d6. Let's empower this too if you roll low. So 2d8 plus a d6. Oh, we rolled doubles here. What does that do? We hit a different
It bounces. Yep. So let's just work on him for now. How much damage and what type of damage?
Roll d6. Or I guess it's just whichever one you rolled. So it's 10 damage and it's cold.
Okay. So listen, you can keep a fruitcake in the freezer forever. It takes no damage from cold.
That's disgusting.
Oh, what are the odds? Okay, hold on. Let me roll a d20 for the wild magic.
Yeah. Hang on. First of all, it bounces.
Oh, okay.
And tags one of the pigs. So I'd like you to roll
Yeah.
damage on the pig now.
Hot.
And if you roll doubles, it will bounce again, I think.
Oh, cool. We didn't, but it is 7 acid damage.
Okay, and the pig just melts down. Like bacon on the grill just melts down beneath the fruitcake titan.
Oh, you lose so much of the fat
You have
drippings.
to have the wild magic table available because we did roll one.
Okay, so you're gonna use you've got a 1 on your magic table.
No.
So go ahead and roll a D100 for me.
Oh, fucking hell.
Hopefully it's a fireball on the fruitcake.
Just centered on yourself.
91.
91. I'm scrolling as fast as I can to find that bloody table. Here it is. 91. If you die in the next minute, you will immediately come back to life by the reincarnate spell.
That
What will you
happened to
come-
me.
What will you come back as?
Not who knows? Who knows?
What if one dies but not the other?
I think that's not possible.
Yeah.
We are one entity.
Okay. I'm going to put a little symbol on there. And then at the end of the round, can you please roll to see if you shake off the effects of the poison? The end of your turn.
Is it con save?
Yep.
That's what happened to me during Hunter's
Would it be disadvantage
game.
or no?
Yep, that was cool.
And then I
it would
literally
be,
died
it would
next
not be a
round.
disadvantage. No.
So
You
11.
didn't die.
11, not enough. You're still drunk. You're still drunk. Okay. Queef.
Cool. I am going to. Yikes! I guess I'm gonna witch bolt on the Titan.
Okay.
Oh, that's so
Roll
much
to-
better. It's a
roll to hit.
24
Holy
hit.
shit.
That hits.
Are you sure?
Oh, absolutely. And a bolt of lightning begins to just sear into it. Are you on the ground or is Queef flying?
I'm probably flying a little bit.
Flying? Okay.
Yeah.
And how much damage? 11?
Yep.
Yeah. It's like just the smallest of burn marks on its shoulder as your witch bolt begins to, crackle with energy like a Tesla cable between you and it.
It's like Godzilla versus Kong, and then like a little owl shooting, just like a little spark at it.
That's right. Lantern in full bear mode.
I don't think at this level yet that I can cast while in wild shape.
No.
So I will, as a bonus action, drop the wild shape, and the bear shrinks down much quicker than it became a bear, back into a beard, and the hat just is in place, and
Yes.
the little shoes is just kind of like. Can I see? Can Lantern see Yalki up there?
Sure, yeah.
And I'll cast Earthbind.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite spells, man.
And he has to he gets a save against that, right?
Yeah, let me double check.
Hey, Jer,
It
before I
is a
forget,
strength saving throw.
Yep. Go
before I
ahead.
forget, was I supposed to roll a con save at the end of my turn?
Yes, you can roll a con save at the end of your turn to shake the poison. That is not high enough, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We're rolling so many 9s tonight. It's my favorite number.
What save am I doing for Earthbind?
Strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. And he's so good at strength. I got a 16.
Fuck.
So I think that is a save.
That's
So
it.
there's a little bit of a jerk in his flight, and he's looking for who did that. And he draws up.
No, he's wearing mittens, so it'd be like this. He's wearing mittens.
You
So.
pop him the bird. Jellemy?
Yeah, I was seeing 2 of him.
Well, I would like to package the Titan and start a random gift forwarding. It is a regifting ceremony for regifting.
That is a very long cast time. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, it was worth a shot. I'm
Like how long though?
right.
We might end up fighting this thing for a while.
I'm going to cast Bless on myself,
Yes.
on Ali, and
Yes.
Mogg and Dorsh.
Okay.
So that's a D4 to every save or attack roll.
So Mogg and Dorsh has a bless, and who? Sorry, who else?
Myself and Ali.
Okay. What symbol can we use for bless? Oh, little angel
Something
wings.
cool.
Allie, little angel wings, and yourself. Okay. So those land.
Okay.
Everyone's blessed.
And that's my action. So I will then use a free action to cry.
Okay.
And that
And then roll a Constitution save to try to shake the poison.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 20. Dirty 20.
Okay, yeah. So you shake the poison. So Bjelke floats down and yells at the Titan and says, "To the temple, my beautiful creature!" At which point the creature then walks across the street and puts a foot right through Bjelke's bakery. Boom.
That's
And-
karma, bitch!
People scatter everywhere. And no one ran into melee, so no one's within reach. But it is making a beeline for this temple, and I'm gonna roll to see if his rum belch does not recharge. So we are now on to Dundlebuck, who is stunned, so can't take an action this turn. But Dundlebuck, give me a Fortitude save to see if you shake off a Constitution rather to see if you shake off the poison first.
Yeah, come on. Dundlebuck's been
I
drinking
am-
all night.
I am. So with it, you said it's stunned, right?
Yeah, you're stunned.
So I could still take a bonus action, correct?
Okay,
I
think-
So
I think you're allowed that. Yes.
So I am going to pull into my shell,
Okay.
which will give me advantage on Constitution saving throws.
Nice, nice.
So
It's your happy
advantage roll. One of them is a nat 20, so 23.
Okay, so you're
Um,
shaking the poison, and then I want you to make another con save to see if you shake the stun condition at the end of your turn.
Those are both absolute garbage. 6.
Okay, so you're still stunned. Do you want to roll me a d6 quickly to see how many rounds we're going to be rolling for that stun effect?
I rolled it last time. It's a 3.
Okay, good enough. So now that is Dundlebuck done. Allie?
Okay, so how far away did that thing move?
Well, it moved 40 feet. But it might have been in your
Okay.
direction. Like, if you would like to reach it to attack it, you totally can.
Yeah. Yeah. And is my rage still going?
Yes, absolutely. The pigs
Yeah.
scattered, by the way. The pigs, there was 2 pigs remaining, and they're like, wee, 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 all the way home.
They scattered into pieces. Bakery's done, man. It's
Okay, so yeah, then
it's
I'm
a
gonna
pancake. It's an all-you-can-eat buffet.
attack it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a 17.
That is a hit.
10 damage.
10. So you run into the wreckage of the bakery. You swing your axe, and it connects, putting a big gash in the back of its foot. A little piece of red cherry falls out.
Kick your stinky, oversized feet!
Back to our Etten. What's our Etten gonna do?
Well, Mogg's plan here is to use shape water to try to make the cake soggy. Because nobody likes soggy fruitcake.
From what water, though?
The snow.
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 Yeah? Snow? Anything you can?
Snow,
Yeah.
snow.
Okay.
Snow.
Try to make them soggy.
Snowballs.
You start pouring. Is that a cantrip?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
That's our big offensive plan.
Sog them up.
Sog them up.
You start sogging him.
Wait
Sog.
for it.
He's massive, so this will take a few rounds.
That's fine. We're sogging.
Okay, you're sogging. Queef?
Yeah, I'm going to.
Oh,
move
make a check for your poison as well, guys.
Oh shit.
And then go ahead. Go ahead, Queef.
Yeah, so I'm going to automatically witch bolt him again.
Yep.
And
So I take it you're flying with him, right? With the witch bolt.
I was gonna try and because I can only move 30 feet, so eventually I will lose him. But while I can, I don't want to.
I rolled a 14 for my con save, by the way.
That's another 11.
A 14. Okay.
I rolled a 4.
Another 11 lightning damage. The DC is 14, so you passed. So Allie would lose her poison condition. And sorry, we did another 11 lightning damage.
Yep.
And then what are you going to do there, Queefman? Is that your turn? Okay.
Yeah, that's it for me.
And it looks like you failed your con save. So the poison condition remains. And we're on to Lantern.
Okay. So first of all, I would like to commend you, Jeremy, for the work and the prepping that you have done, because you have shown us more than 5 maps tonight. That's pretty baller by itself. So kudos to you. You continue to impress me the longer I know you. Second, so this is a giant awakened construct of a fruitcake?
It is a construct, yes.
Made of fruitcake.
Yes.
Winter cake.
Yes.
You even said that a cherry rolled out or something like that, right?
Yes.
Did you say that this is full of fruit, correct?
Yes. Where are we going with this?
Based off of this picture, there are nuts as well, correct?
I would assume there's some nut in there. Yes.
Excellent.
I'm almost afraid we're doing it.
I would like to cast Speak with Animals, which I can do at will because of my circle. And my, and here are the following. I can start with a small list of birds that I know that do not migrate for the winter, starting with the northern mallard, the chickadee, the raven, the magpie, the blue jay, and the black jay, the northern cardinal, the turkey hawk, the red-tailed hawk, the great horned owl, the European starling. I am like Brendan Mulligan. I could keep on going. I am on.
Are you still a polar bear?
No.
No.
Oh.
No.
I was picturing a polar
Lantern is
bear.
back to Lantern.
Lantern takes out from underneath their beard and takes out their staff, their candlestick staff from underneath their beard.
Yeah.
And uses it to right themselves, and then just like slams it down in front of themselves, and like what seems like a whip of wind is more just like a whisper as their telepathic powers shoot out and call to every bird that is preparing to nest for the night that there is an all-you-can-eat bird cake. So come to the dinner bell.
Okay.
It's just a
Yeah, we
giant
should
suet
say
cake.
it's probably nighttime by now, so the sun is
Yeah.
down.
Suet
But
cake.
you
Thank
put the call out.
There
They
were
will
trees.
come, just not this round.
Yep, I know.
But they hear the call.
Just
So we are now on to
yeah,
Jell.
the little no.
Jellemy.
It's just
This is
Snow
tiny
White
hat,
from,
just like-
from
yeah.
Shrek 2.
I was thinking more like iRobot with Robin Williams' character.
Oh, robots, yeah.
Yeah, robots.
The cry of the deep doo-doo bird.
Those are two very different movies.
Yeah,
I
very
know.
I intrinsically connected
Are you
in my
thinking,
brain.
Aphi?
It's always, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, and Lantern.
Oh yeah, I
make a
gotta make my
poison
roll.
save. Yep, please.
Okay.
I thought it was a con save.
A con save, yeah.
Yeah. I rolled a 12.
That is not enough. You need a 14.
Mm-hmm.
Run after Ali
Yes.
and do like a 6 superhero jump and swipe down with my glaive
Yes.
on the Titan's Achilles.
Okay.
I mean, if it would have an Achilles, I guess.
Yeah, it probably doesn't have an Achilles, but all the same, you attack there.
The general area where like that's damage.
You're glaving the leg.
Glaving the leg.
Did we roll the hit?
Slice up a slice.
There we go. 20. Nice. So you do slash it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna dump a divine smite into that as well.
Nice. So you charge it up with some holy light.
I would have loved to have cast Primal Savagery again, but this thing is too big for me to eat.
10 slashing and 7 radiant.
Nice. Yeah, all of it damaging.
Physical, not emotional.
Go ahead and make your poison save if you need to. I don't think you do anymore.
No, I'm not.
It's its turn. So it's first of all going to try to squash one of you with its foot. So there's 2 people in melee slashing at its toes. I'm just gonna roll evens. It goes to the barbarian. Odds. It goes to the Jello.
Fine, you just beat your way out.
Evens to the barbarian. Fruitcake Titan. Slam.
I'm gonna use my reaction to impose disadvantage as a protector.
Nice. I will roll again. With its bonus, I get a total of 14.
It just hits.
It just hits.
Can I use my portent to make it a 2? Because I rolled.
You certainly can. So you do that, and as it brings its foot down, like it catches a bit of the building first, and it crushes the room that the journeyman Giovanno was staying in. Was she in there? We won't know. And then it continues on its merry way towards the temple of Uko. And
so much
Ali
money.
would get an opportunity attack, no?
yes, it totally moved away from you.
Okay.
I think just
already
breathing
used my
technically
action, so-
moves.
Well, wouldn't it be both of you?
I already used my
Yeah,
reaction
you'd
to-
both get. Yeah, you.
That's right.
Oh, so you don't have your reaction,
No, I
but
used it to
Ali
impose
can still
disadvantage.
attack. Ali can still
I
attack.
rolled a 19.
Nice. That is a hit. How much damage?
Ooh, max damage. So.
Remember you're
16
raging.
total.
Oh, you're raging.
Yeah, so 16
Nice.
total.
Okay. You put another gash in it as it moves away from you,
Save some for me.
but it's still up.
Caca.
Okay. With that, Bialki dives down to just about 60 feet above the two of you, and he is going to use his bewildering word as a
as a Fey Warlock. And I need Jelly to make a Wisdom saving throw, please. That is not enough. So you are assaulted with horrible feelings. You take a total of 8 psychic damage, and you have disadvantage on attack rolls until the end of the Warlock's next turn.
Is that what he did to the cows?
You're not sure.
Just to make sure the DC is not 13. Correct? Because I had less as well.
Oh, okay. No, DC 14 Wisdom.
Okay. Well, just to make sure. And you said 8 damage?
8 damage. Psychic.
You're also blessed, Aphi.
Yeah, she did add her. She did add her blessing.
Yeah.
She did add her blessing. Okay, so that is everything on their turn, and it's now Dundlebuck's turn, who is still stunned.
I am.
But and in his shell.
And in my shell.
Like that turtle from Robin Hood.
Yeah.
If I tattletale, I'll die till I'm dead.
I'm dead. I'll try and roll out of it again.
Okay, let's make that Constitution save with your bonus for being in your shell.
20.
You need a 14.
Non-natural.
You needed a 14, so you shake off the effects of the stun.
Oh. But that happens at the end of my
just
turn,
so we know, the party is all back here, with the exception of we have our little owlet sort of flying behind it, blasting it with lightning, and our 2 melee people are like chasing it on the ground, swinging. However, it has moved 40 feet this turn.
Rude.
So it has put some distance between you. Unfortunately, that ends Dundlebuck's turn, but the stun is done, and Ali, it's your turn.
I'm gonna just chase after it.
Okay. So you, if you dash, you can be there. That when it moves, you can take an attack of opportunity, or you can just take your regular movement. And you're 30 feet behind. You're 10 feet behind it.
Yeah, I'm just looking at one thing here real quick.
Yep.
Yeah, I will dash. That's gonna end my rage though, won't it?
Yes.
You can have somebody punch you in the face as you run by.
I just yell at Jellemy. Hit me! As I run past.
Florp.
Hit me with your pseudopod.
Do you have a reaction to hit her?
No,
If it's an opportunity attack.
Is it a new round?
Have you had your turn? No.
I haven't even had my
I
turn.
just went.
Oh. So yeah, I guess you do. Yep.
Okay, I'll smack her with my pseudopod.
Oh no, wait, because when he went, you went, and then when the Titan went, you shielded her, correct? Yeah. So no, it hasn't come back around yet to refresh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you just like run under a low hanging branch or something?
You could throw something at it.
Yeah.
Stub your toe.
Oh wait, I've got hand axes. I will throw a hand axe.
Good. So you run up behind it. You're about 10 feet behind. You let your axe fly.
This is 17.
That is a hit. How much damage?
6 damage.
Nice. So your axe sticks in the back of this massive fruitcake, and it continues to stomp through buildings. Top of the round, our Ettins get to go.
I didn't get to go.
What do you mean you didn't get to go?
Yeah, I didn't get to go this round. Last round, I summoned birds. I rolled a 17, remember, for initiative?
Yeah. Quiff did the lightning bolt.
Yeah.
You summon the birds.
Yeah, but that was last round.
We're still in the same round.
Oh,
I think we're still in the same round.
There's so many people. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ali, you went, so it's Ettins.
Apologies.
That's okay.
We
It's
will
late.
cast a Scorching Ray.
Oh, nice.
Can you roll? So we're gonna shoot 3 rays at it.
Yes.
3 d20s.
We are very powerful.
Natural 20, 17, and not good. Actually, maybe add a d4 to that one. So that's 11 plus 2, so that's a 13.
No, that one doesn't hit. Because you use your Tides of Chaos, as a DM, I can now invoke a Wild Surge, and I will do that right now.
Oh.
So I'd also like you to roll on the Wild Magic D100.
Okay.
Spicy.
Yep.
This will recharge your Tides of Chaos, though.
Perfect. 68.
68.
So close.
Wild Ends.
Okay.
Almost nice.
So you're still back by the road, right?
Yep.
All right. So back by lightning arcs off of you and hits 3 random creatures within 30 feet of you.
Yeah.
So we've got Dundlebuck back there. We've got Lantern back there. And yourself, you can't be hit, as well as some pigs running for their lives. I'm going to put two pigs on here. So I would like you to roll a d4 3 times. That's not what I wanted.
One. There's electricity bouncing.
So listen, Dundlebuck is a 1, Lantern is a 2, and the pigs are 3 4s.
So we have a 4, a 3, and a 1.
Okay, Dundlebuck takes a lightning bolt. Dundlebuck, I'm going to let you roll the damage. This is right off the table. 4d10 lightning damage.
There's no roll to hit or save or anything like that.
No, there's not. It just says choose 3 creatures.
That is brutal.
Bizap.
I take 22 points of lightning damage.
Yes, and the pigs are totally fried as well.
Ooh. Oh.
Now can you
Mr.
can you roll?
Dundlebuck had just finished being like poisoned and just like sticks his head out of the shell and takes a lightning bolt to the face.
Listen, as your fire hits the Titan, it ignites the rum. It is vulnerable to fire damage, so 2 brays hit it. So I would like you to roll twice the number of dice. So that's a total of 8d6 for the 2.
So the first one was a crit though, because we rolled a natural 20.
Okay, so 2d6 would be 46, and then with vulnerability would be 8d6, and then the second one would be 40. So I need 12d6 worth of fire damage.
Okay.
Inflicted on the Titan.
Got it.
The Ettins are just going to take it down now.
That's 4 dice.
No, you're supposed to keep track of the total.
Okay. Sorry.
The brains.
Get your heads together there, Titans. Ettins.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
That was the third roll.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
And the last one.
Yep.
42.
42. Nice.
The meaning.
Answers all life's questions.
So, the beams of fire, just as they hit, they ignite the thing, and like all the rum fumes around it go up, and now it's just this flaming, towering titan of fire. It's lighting buildings on fire, and it's now Quiff's turn.
Okay. It's still within range, right? 30-foot range?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
As long as you can move 30, right?
Yeah.
As long as we don't burn it too badly, everybody will be able to eat winter cake.
Because it's moved twice.
Yeah.
So
you'd lose 10 feet every time.
Yeah, so this should be the last one that I would...
That's correct. Yeah.
Cool. Let's see. Okay, that's less good. That's a 7.
7?
Yeah.
7 more lightning damage to it. The zap. Okay. Now we have Lantern. Lantern, your flocks of birds come almost immediately, but this thing is an inferno now. So they're flying around, unsure of where to land. But it's like something out of Hitchcock with the birds all flying above it.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, it's like literally like that meme where it's like more. Fuck, go back. Never mind.
It's the scene from Community where Troy gets back from the pizza and everything's on fire, but they're all birds.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So this spell is called Leaf Tide, but can we flavor it to be more wintry?
Sure.
Snowflake. Pinecone Tide. Holly Tide.
Yes.
Yule Tide.
Yule Tide?
Get it? Yeah.
Boom.
So, within range, this will rise in a wave and engulf a creature that you can see. The creature will take 5d6 bludgeoning damage or half damage on a successful dex saving throw.
Nice.
I need all these. I don't know why I picked everything being a saving throw spell.
Well, with his wonderful dexterity, he rolled an 8.
That does not succeed. It
So
is
how
a
much?
14 dex save.
All these pine cones fly at him and hit the flames and detonate. Like, don't they explode when they get heat up or something? Who knows?
Like that.
Takes a pine cone in the ass.
That's a lot of 6s. 16, 20, 25, and 30.
30, nice.
30 damage.
Ouchie. Ouchie.
Yes.
Jello?
I would, as my bonus action, I'd like to hop on my hover bike.
Okay.
And, use my movement to...
I'm going to use
Yep.
the dash action and climb onto its foot.
Okay. Its foot is not on fire yet, but you climb aboard.
Yep.
Can you just give me an athletics check, DC 10, just to make sure you don't fall off as it moves through building or something like that? Are you good?
Like Rugrats and Paris.
18.
There you go. You're good. Okay.
Are
It's now its turn.
fucking loose in the streets.
So it continues to crash through buildings.
Children are gonna have nightmares about this day.
And
I
as
don't
it
want winter cake anymore.
as it does, like, the flames continue to spread across buildings as this burning fruitcake
Why does the rum ignite? Because when you cook
crashes through them.
doesn't it burn
Oh, because I
out?
thought it would be fun. You're
I like
probably
that,
right.
though.
It
You're
has
probably
to.
right.
But this is also a gigantic fruitcake that's alive with a mouth. So never
It has to
mind.
reach a certain temperature to burn off the alcohol. It doesn't burn it off automatically.
There you
And
go.
if it's a high enough proof, it's flammable.
Thank you,
So-
chef.
This is fantasy rum.
there.
It's highly flammable.
It's
also.
never gone.
5% proof.
It was never gone. It's still there.
So listen, the our flying warlock gets back on course and raises in altitude to about 90 feet, chasing after his fruitcake creation, and it is Mr. Dundlebuck. I didn't say that right.
I
Dundlebuck.
come out of my shell.
Take a shot to the face.
My mustache is just sticking out in all directions from the electricity that shot through me.
Like Kiki's
And
broom.
you said what's his face is how high up now?
Yelky.
About 90 feet.
So what I'm hearing is guiding boltable.
Uh-huh.
Yes, absolutely.
So I just point up to him and I'm like, "Hey, I told you to get down here, fucker." And then I'm going to guiding bolt him.
Pissed. Do it.
Uh,
Roll to hit.
Oh, I didn't even
that is a 10. So that will miss, I assume.
A 10
15,
in
I'm not
total?
drunk anymore.
10 is the total.
Okay.
Oh wait.
We have blessed.
I think, am I still blessed?
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
I have blessed then.
Oh no, you're not blessed.
No, me, Allie, and Mogg and Dorsh.
No.
Well, then never mind. Unless he didn't know I was there, and I get like an advantage.
Sure, because I feel like you've been out of action for a long time. He's like, the turtle's gone. The turtle's gone.
Fucking anything. 18.
That hits.
Okay. Then he takes 17 points of radiant damage. And
very nice. And he's glowing, right?
Yeah, whoever hits him next has advantage on the attack roll.
And radioactive.
Okay, he's glowing. And he took how much?
17.
17, nice. Ooh. Okay. Allie. You're 10 feet behind it, but you can see your little Jello friend has jumped aboard on one of the feet.
Okay, well, I'm gonna jump the other foot and then just hit it with my glaive.
So you run up, you jump on it, and then hit it with your glaive.
Yep. Let's see here. It's 17.
17 is a hit. How much damage?
Uh, 13. 13 total.
Okay. On the foot that you jump on, as your glaive hits it, you like find the mushy spot of Mogg and Dorsh, and your glaive does really well. So much that you feel this massive creature sort of lumber and stumble a bit. And you feel the end could be near. Ettins, what are we doing?
We used, as a bonus action, we're using sorcery points to get a spell slot back.
Yep, absolutely.
And we are going to cast Scorching Ray again.
Nice, do it.
To be effective.
Roll 3 times again.
So 3 beams. 16.
That's it.
23.
That's it.
What is that? 20.
That's a hit as well.
Okay.
So all 3 have hit. So
60,
12d6.
Okay, so
yep.
Keep track again.
Woo! 17, yep. Yep. Okay. Okay, yeah. $49.
49. So as you hit it, it sort of stumbles. A leg sort of crumbles off it, leaving Jellemy behind, and then it comes straight down into the buildings ahead, and just lies there as a burning lump of cake, and of course fire.
Like
It
undercooked and like burnt at the same time.
It literally is across the street from the tasseled tiefling.
Free food.
It's lying motionless in the ground.
Cake everywhere.
Get the villagers out here. Free cake.
Is it any good?
Is anyone going to? Bjalki is going to try to fly away. So, would anyone like to attack before he leaves range? They have to be ranged attacks. Yep. So
hit him again.
So Quiff can.
Lantern
can. Not 60. No, he's about 90 feet from the party. And Dundlebuck certainly can. Quiff, do you want to attack him?
I'm gonna try
yeah.
one more time.
I'll shoot him with my crossbow. Or try to. That's a 19.
A 19 is a hit.
Have him roll a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Was that 10
damage?
Yeah.
Nice. Minus 10. Strength save. Gonna do this in the public so you can see it.
Ah!
15. So he made that save.
He makes it just by 1 though.
And then
That's my last
you know
second.
what? Just very quickly, Queef, can you roll again to hit and see if you get a crit? Because you would have had advantage because of the
from
guiding bolt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
Just roll if we get a crit. Nope. Okay. And last but not least, Dundlebuck, it's your turn. You'll have one shot at him before he disappears over the rooftops.
Are the birds still there?
Yeah.
Get that fucker!
I've seen this movie.
23 to hit.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a hit.
You just
14
hear-
more points of radiant damage.
And is he glowing again?
Say again.
Is he glowing again? Was that another guiding bolt?
Yeah, that's another guiding bolt.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
the
another guiding
birds
bolt
will
hits him, and
follow.
as he flies into the night sky, glowing, you see him swarmed by every manner of flying bird, and yeah, there's a lot. And the burning carcass of the fruitcake titan smolders and smolders. People run from all over to put out this massive block of fire that's happening in the city. And there is, and then the carcass is split up to go to the needy,
Yeah.
to go to the children.
That's what we're here for.
It's great because the fire actually cooked the parts that were undercooked and therefore burned off the rum. So everybody could eat it without getting drunk
Exactly.
or poisoned.
Exactly.
Still on the floor. Still good. 3-second rule.
Father Ringo Stormhand is elated. The party is heaped on with awards and awards and rewards.
Are you sure? We did a lot of property damage.
We did no damage.
The alternative would not have been good, and we're well over time. I apologize for keeping everybody late, but we'll
We're barely
wrap.
over time, baby. You're fine.
We'll wrap it there as you stand in the burning effigy of the fruitcake titan.
Tell me the birds got Bialki down with their pecking.
I think that's left for another time.
I want him to go to jail.
Oh.
Bird jail.
Bird jail.
I think Yalki might be a reoccurring villain now.
Chat. Hashtag bird jail in the chat. Let us know.
Bird jail. Baby Jesus Christ lizard.
Baby Jesus Christ lizard
At
indeed.
Jeremy on Twitter. Hashtag bird jail.
Hashtag bird jail.
Give no other context for those tweets.
Justice for the children. Think about the children.
Hashtag bird jail. Justice for the children. No other context. Tweet at him.
Hashtag caca.
Oh man.
Hashtag
Imagine what people
bird
would think of that.
jail.
Thank you,
Oh.
everybody, for joining us for whatever the fuck this was. Just quickly around the table again. Jeremy, who are you?
I am DM Jeremy, DM_Jeremy here on Twitch, and Old Man Rolling Dice over on Instagram. Podcast, wherever you download your podcast, Old Man Rolling Dice.
Yeah, you are. Cedar.
I'm Cedar the Barefoot. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. I play the games. I play the scary games. I play the fun, adorable farming sim games, and I draw stuff. I'm also the Gerblin over on TikTok.
Gerblin.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome. Thanks for being
And
here.
I love you.
Hunter.
Hello, I'm Hunter, Warlocks and Waffles here on Twitch. Come out tomorrow night for a very hooligans holiday, the Hunt for Burt Pool. It's going to be a nonsense game, and I'm very excited. All of our characters have been leveled up to 15, and I think everyone multi-classed. So it's going to be horrifying. So come out for that. Yeah, we're all over the place. We got a bunch of new stuff coming in the new year, so hit that follow.
Do it. Do it. Ryan and Jasmyn.
I'm Ryan from CanadianDice.ca, and if you guys want to buy some stuff, if you want some dice or accessories or whatever, you can use the VACTER code for a discount. It's the VACTER, or you can use OMRD to support Jeremy. And this is my lovely wife.
What about
My
hashtag,
little-
about
I'm
hashtag
Mogg.
bird tail?
You can find me online. Key to my heart finds. I build things. I also put on fake mustaches.
Frequently.
Regularly.
Frequently.
Regularly.
But we're here for it. Rick?
So I am Rick. I'm the Dungeon Master for the Hammer of the Gods podcast. Also stream here on Twitch. You can find us on most social media at HamPod. Yeah, and I think that's pretty much me.
Yep. Seems like Artemis.
Like,
Godzilla.
Sorry, I had to sneeze.
Bless you.
Yeah. I'm Artemis, and I'm the social media manager and content coordinator for the Vactaire, Aphi's personal assistant. I run P5 on Friday nights, play in Aphi's game on Mondays. I'm basically just fucking everywhere right now.
Making the art
yeah.
too. Making a lot of the art for the Vactaire.
Yeah, I
Yep.
decided in the middle of the night because I couldn't sleep that I'm redoing everybody's character art. So, yay.
Oh, look, the consequences of my own actions.
And I'm DM Aphi. You can find me as Aphi the DM pretty much anywhere, as well as on the Vactaire. I run the game on Monday nights. That's coming back on January 2nd. Mistwalkers. Cedar and Artemis are actually in that game. Jellemy pops in whenever he can. And there's a lot of cool cats and kittens in that one. And I can't wait for you all to see the art. You can get a sneak preview of it on our Instagram as Artemis drops it. I believe Sly went up today.
Yep, first
So
one up
Sly's
today.
new character art is up there today, and you can see everybody else's as it comes. And that's for both of our shows, Mistwalkers and Fixius 5. And don't forget to, if you can, throw some money at Extra Life. All of that money goes to kids, making sure that they, have the equipment they need for whatever procedure they need, and, just stuff to do, too, because God knows being in a hospital is
88
boring
away
as
from our
fuck.
goal.
What's that?
Imagine being in a waiting room and your phone is dying all the time.
Yeah, that's literally what it's like.
We're only 88 away from our goal now, so.
Yep, we are $88 from our goal. That's USD. And yeah. So thank you, players. Thank you, DM. Thank you, everybody who watched.
That was awesome, Jer.
Stick around for the raid, and we will see you at the next one.
Yeah.